Hello, everyone. Oops. I have.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello, hello. Welcome to our third stream. It's been a week. Is this our first weekversary?
Yeah, enthusiasm. Let me turn on some light. Maybe a bit more, a bit warmer. Okay, how is everybody? Let's see. So how are you, Seb?
I'm alright. I am very happy that I have found someone that had explained to me how to fix the. Well, not how to fix, but how to do the things that we were trying to do on Wednesday in a decent and let's say proper composy way. So
Okay,
thanks, Adam, by the way. We
nice.
are going to see what Adam suggested doing, and I will explain to the best of my understanding what he explained to me, which might not be 100% of the reasoning, but
Wait,
it was kind enough to point out some things. So
give me.
I'll do my best to repeat what he said to me. And
Um, we might have a problem with Twitch.
what
Yeah, because the messages don't get through on Twitch.
what do you
So
mean? Whoa.
I get an internal error from the streamer. So no,
Uh,
everything is okay. Okay. My bad, my bad.
yeah,
Probably restreamer is giving me random stuff.
I
Oh,
think he doesn't
so
like you.
yeah, probably it's just some random. It's a Sunday afternoon also for a streamer. But I swear God, there is a red X saying internal error, so it's not me.
Well,
But I'm happy that everything is fine. Cool.
while it works, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't want to investigate. It works. So let's keep it like that way.
So, shall we do a brief recap of what we did on Wednesday in the first place? So,
Yes, please.
on Wednesday, we had our friend Fabio come and explain to us how to set up dependency injection using Hilt. Why Hilt? Because that's the official Android dependency injection thing. It
Mm-hmm.
comes from Google, has good integration with everything. It is opinionated, which means it's very easy to do things if you want to do them the way Hilt wants you to do them,
Mm-hmm.
which is also, to me, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So that makes Hilt very easy to use. And as an additional advantage over things like Coin or Codeine, it has build time it has compile time safety, which means
Mm-hmm.
the app is just not gonna compile if you forgot something somewhere. And also, it doesn't like it's essentially like Dagger. It's built on top of Dagger, but because it's opinionated, it can generate a lot of the boilerplate for you. So you don't need to create components. You don't need to
Yeah.
to create modules and so on. It just does everything for you, which is very convenient. It's just a matter of adding a bunch of annotations, um, and that was fine. That took us, I think, 10 minutes
10 minutes. Yeah.
plus Fabio explaining things to us. We asked him a bunch of questions. If you want to know
Yeah.
more about Hilt, either ask Fabio you can find Fabio on Twitter, or you can just go and watch the stream from Wednesday where there's a bunch of questions that we've asked already because neither of us had really used Hilt before. I've inherited a code base that uses it, but I haven't really used it myself much. So it was interesting to set
Yeah.
up things from zero and realize that it was actually just as easy as I thought it was. So that's good.
Yeah. It was super nice to see because for me, as you remember, I have been using Coin because I have Dagger PTSD. I had too much Dagger PTSD, And so when Hilt came in, I was like, I don't know, still using coin. Coin looks fine. I need to learn this thing that it's kinda the way dagger was supposed to be. And I wasn't sold on the on the whole. It's a better dagger. And then the beginner mindset at some point kicked in. I was like, oh fucking, now I need to learn this stuff. I want to see if it actually delivers on the promise. And Seb and Fabio were patient enough to say, yeah, let's do let's do Hilt on the stream. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting. So I'm gonna run some experiments also on my other projects to see how much effort is a possible migration, or if you have like a lot of performance problems, if you change to the compile time safety that Hilt gives you. But it was nice. It was nice. The Hilt part was nice, and then and then the rabbit hole, as usual, as usual happened.
Yeah, like our problem was that once we set up the dependency injection, we decided that, well, the hacks that we had done last Sunday to, make things work, knowing perfectly well that they wouldn't work well, but just to see things appearing on screen were not good code, not good practices. So we decided, okay, let's make this work fine. And we started trying to make things work, and then figured out that some things like the view models weren't behaving the way we were expecting them to behave. We were having problems with registering lifecycle events and lifecycle observer, especially because we were essentially leaking those observers over the lifetime of stuff, and that was definitely not ideal. So we spent, I think, of the 2 hours of stream that we have done, probably an hour and 45 minutes just on that stuff, trying to figure out changing this, changing that, trying to troubleshoot, trying to figure out what was going wrong. We didn't really entirely manage to understand that. And to this day, we don't really know, but
yeah, yeah, but that's what happens when you do the wrong thing. You don't get to understand why is the wrong thing. It just feels wrong and it behaves wrong.
In your heart that that's wrong. But there's not much you can do. So our approach in this case was, well, this is wrong and it's also not working. So let's ask someone that knows about this stuff. And luckily enough, Adam came to our rescue and gave me a bunch of pointers that I might even actually try and find out on the recover that conversation that I had, and so I can kind of read it instead of trying to remember it, because I am terrible at that.
Yeah, but this is well, that's what happens when you get old, right? Yeah. I know. But I mean, this is a very nice anecdote, because it gives you a clear idea how much power there is in the community, right? And, we are messing around on Twitch live, embarrassing ourselves, involving other people, and then getting stuck in some weird scenario that we can't get out by ourselves, and then you just look for help. And the community is there. You have friends, experts, people around, people from Google, people from Amazon, everybody that is actually super nice and willing to help for the sake of loving you, just because they want you to see you succeeding in your tiny adventure on stream.
And in the rare
So
case in which that's not enough, you can also annoy them to the point where they just want you to go away.
yeah, that's also the other. I mean, that's on the opposite side of the spectrum. Yeah, either they hate you and they help you to get rid of you, or they don't love you and they help you because they love you. So
but
it's there is a lot of in between, but
but we're
that's
nice, and
also nice.
we try to not to annoy people, because after all, they're gifting their time helping us out,
Yeah,
understanding concepts. It's not, especially in that case where there was a lot of things going on, and I had to explain exactly what we were trying to do and why we were trying to do it that way, and what was the thinking behind it, and then uh, get essentially step by step get into the solution, talking with Adam and figuring out the way to do this properly. So that didn't take 10 minutes. It took maybe half an hour. So I'm very, very grateful
mm,
that we are in a community where people are this committed to making everyone succeed, which I think is really, really good.
super, 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 super. We are super grateful. So eventually we have the same thing that we had before, right? The solution that we have from the outside world. Do you see
No, they're not seeing the
any
code yet.
improvement? Hmm?
I'm not showing any code yet. But yeah,
Okay.
so the main problem that we were having was that we were thinking in terms of Rx in a way. Like, at least for me, I was thinking the problem in terms of Rx Java, which is what I know best. Well, what I've used for a long time, and that, like, a lot of my reactive mindset comes from the Rx world. But as it turns out, um, yes, some of it is the same mindset that you use in Compose, but some of it simply is not, and you need a completely different mindset to approach things and make sure that they work. And I guess it's something. There is no shortcut to get this. You really need to insist and insist and insist, and then eventually you get to the point where it makes sense again, and everything, like, in your brain, everything clicks together, and you're like, oh, okay, so this probably I need to do it this way instead of the old way I was used to doing it. And I
This
understand this is very
this
vague, but unfortunately there's
no.
no silver bullet. Like, it's always a case by case thing, and you just keep working at something until you understand the mindset, you
It has to
understand the way things are done.
it has to click, right? You
Yeah.
need to reach that haha moment and say like, ah, that's now I get it. And I'm still absolutely struggling with the whole compose thing. So I want to do as much as possible because the stuff is super it's super new for me, and I understand, as you said, it's more like a mindset shift that you have to do, to switch to the compose way. Or I mean, I guess Swift UI is kind of the same thing. Flutter also is
Yeah, they're all very
similar
similar,
in
I
a way.
guess.
So they are like common concept if you go across platform. It's more like if I give you object-oriented programming, any object-oriented language is gonna basically work the same. But the moment you understand the object-oriented paradigm, you get every language basically. And with Compose, I need to do the same thing. It's super different from what we do at the moment, but there is also the positive side that once you get Compose, well, if you want to explore Flutter and Swift UI, other stuff, I guess React JS is also similar. If I
I
don't
mean,
kind
some of the people on
the
the
whole
Compose
React.
team were on the React and React JS and React Native team before going to join Google.
So it's definitely something that you can. Well, we are gonna use it in the future, and I mean there is no way around. But you can also reuse it, in other scenarios. So that's also nice. It's super valuable. Okay, so do you want to show some code, Sebastian?
Yes, I will. I obviously clicked the wrong thing, so just give me a second.
Yeah.
And okay, code is here. So where we were last time is we had our onboarding screen with a lot of stuff. We had this run on activity start helper that was essentially what we were having issues with. We were using a disposable effect to register the lifecycle and then to remove it, but this didn't really work well. What we were suggested doing instead was, because to me, in RX world, what I would do is I would have a behavior subject, which is essentially a hot flow, so a flow that is constantly running regardless whether there's anyone listening to the events or not, and just emitting values and keeping in memory the last value. So you can, in terms of coroutines, that would be something like a shared flow or maybe a state flow specifically. But what Adam told me is that in this case, for this specific circumstances, it makes more sense if you need something like a behavior subject. It makes more sense to have a cold flow instead, and this is our flow. So what do we do is we take the life cycle of the activity and we transform the events to a flow. Now, to transform callback events into a flow, you use callback flow. It's technically an experimental API, but I don't.
Well, but we are brave.
Yeah, I mean, A, there's no other way to do it, and B, whatever.
Only the brave.
This is a extremely simple API. Essentially, you can generate a flow by registering whatever observer you want. Inside of the observer, you offer an event to the flow itself. So this is publishing in terms of RX. It's publishing an event on the behavior subject. And then the only other thing that you need to be careful about is, well, this is it. This is literally how we take events from the life cycle and put them in a flow. This is the code. The only thing we need to be aware of is that at the end of the callback flow, you must have an await clause that unregisters the listener. Well, you can also have nothing there, but in theory, you must always have a wait clause, but you can have like an empty lambda there. It doesn't need to do something, but it must be there, because the idea is that this is a suspend function, and inside of the callback flow, until the flow is unsubscribed, these blocks. So it suspends execution until that's done. And then once that's triggered, so when the flow is being closed, the job is being terminated, then you can run code here. It's essentially a unsubscribe from in RX terms. And obviously here what we do is we remove the observer that we have.
So basically, we are attaching the observer, and when we are done, we are removing the observer.
Yeah,
so
pretty much.
like, nice. So we have a question. So what would be the reason behind using a cold flow instead of a hot flow? Because we started with a hot flow for a reason. So how did they evolve over time? Why I guess why a cold flow is still what we need to solve the issue.
I think you could technically still do it with a hot flow, but you don't need to.
Okay, so
I think that's mostly the reasoning. Because after all, what you need is you need to get lifecycle events. And what we are doing here is essentially in the lifecycle, we register for events, which means only when the activity is open, we register for events. When we are collecting the events, we filter the events just for the ones that are on start.
Relevant to us.
As we said. And then when it's on start, we always transform the lifecycle event into a Boolean, essentially checking whether we need to request the permission. Now, a cold flow here works fine because after all, if there's no one listening to this flow, we don't need to do this, right? That's the main difference between a hot flow and a cold flow. If we had a hot flow, this would be done every time that there's the activity started, even if it's not necessary.
On start. Yeah. And we basically don't care if we have multiple subscribers because, well, I mean, the every flow is basically going to be always the same because they are always attached to the same life cycle. They are always filtering the same start, and they are doing always the same check. So even if we subscribe 10 times, we create 10 different subscription, I would say, they are gonna be all the same.
Yeah,
so
and
that's the idea,
this operation
right?
is also extremely lightweight, so it doesn't really matter that it's done multiple times if there's multiple collectors. But in this case specifically, we know that it's only used in one place, so it's never going to be collected more than once.
So how do we use it? Basically, we create a flow because I don't see the types. Can you a bit scroll up in the code? Because I was wondering, do you have the type hints in understood? I don't remember. I don't think you have them enabled because I don't see the the suggestion between the equal.
Inlay hints, Kotlin.
I guess you are missing some. Types. Oh yeah, you are definitely missing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, sure.
No, but I think the default is off. I think the default is always off.
I will enable them just for you, even.
Thank you. Oh, look at that! It's so beautiful. I love it. So I can now I know that it's a flow Boolean, so I can read it instead of my brain trying to build it on the fly. So we build a flow Boolean, and this becomes the dependency for our composable. Am I right?
Yeah, so essentially what we do is we have this cold flow here, and we use it in our onboarding screen composable here. We collect the flow as a state. What does that mean? This one is it's a compose.
Wait. This is something from compose. I thought it was another extension function that you wrote. No, this comes for free.
Yeah. Essentially, in Compose, given that it knows about coroutines and it works with coroutines, you can very simply transform a flow into a state. In Compose, there is a state that is mutable, blah, blah, blah.
Sure, of course I know, right?
Which is the same. No, there is a state. It's the same thing that we would do by having blah blah by remember.
Okay, the remember
Whatever.
thing. Okay. Okay, super.
Actually, that's probably wrong. Well, whatever.
No.
Uh,
Okay, there is a state.
yeah, no, okay.
Mutable state
Mutable
of
state of,
something.
yes. Okay, so it's
Okay.
essentially the same thing as doing this, but also mutating the state every time there's a new value emitted into the flow.
Okay, super.
So this is
Nice. I see.
the same thing, and this is collecting it as a state. I actually am not sure this is doing a remember. Only one way to know. It does
Check the code.
produce state by taking the initial value, the context, and the key. The key is itself. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out. Yes. Okay. It does remember deep down. So yeah, you see,
super.
we are.
That's basically what you
That's
wrote.
it.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same
That's
you
what I
wrote.
wrote.
Okay,
The
that's
difference is that it does a bunch of other things to make it actually work with a
fair enough.
mutable flow under the hood. But
Okay.
that's it, really.
Okay. This is good. Okay, so basically we take the flow and we convert it in like a series of states, basically.
Yeah. And theoretically here you
Okay.
could also have like set a context in the coroutine sense, I think. What was it? Collect the state. Yeah. Context here would be
Main, default,
because I want to run it on the background, for
Mm-hmm.
example. And this will collect it for us, doing all the calculation there.
Okay,
So
that's good.
yeah, that's easy peasy.
And then
the
basically,
idea with compose, as far as I understand, is that you have flows that emit data, and you collect that data in your composables as state. So this is because this is a side effect. Like this one is essentially a state that comes from outside. So you need to explicitly collect it as an external thing, because it's not a parameter. Although you could probably pass the flow here as a parameter, but the flow itself is never going to change. So there's no point in doing that. But
well, I guess
sorry.
that if you want to extract the onboarding screen outside the activity, we need to pass the need notification permission as a parameter.
Yes.
Okay,
But
so
it's not going to be like compose does some smarts with parameters and checks if they've changed. If they've changed value, then it knows that it needs to recompose, blah blah blah. And the reason why you do state like explicitly is that because if the value there has changed, then it knows that it needs to recompose the stuff that depend on that state.
On that state, exactly.
Which
this
in this
cool.
case is this variable, which in this case is a parameter for this other composable, which is the pure one that only gets the Boolean in. So whenever this changes, it knows that it needs to recompose this.
Bam. That's
and even if we change this, it would also recompose.
Yeah. It is a nice amount of machinery that we get for free. I mean, this is powerful because you kind of set the thing in motion, but then deals with changes by itself in a way, right? You know, it kind of reacts more than just follow commands and stuff.
Yeah.
It's more like, okay, I give you the things, take some decision when things change, and get your stuff together. So it's actually nice.
The idea is that when you get to a composable, you don't want to deal with changes anymore. You want to deal with snapshots. Okay. So what we are effectively doing here is saying, get me the current value for this. And if it changes, then I'll refresh the UI. But if it doesn't change, I'll just consider it as if it were a normal variable. Okay?
Okay. This is cool.
Okay, so that's done pretty much. I have changed something in the onboarding screen, mostly the preview stuff. Well, the preview stuff here, obviously because I changed the signature of the methods, so I needed to change some things around, but it's essentially the same code that we had last time. I haven't really touched much in terms of UI itself.
Yeah.
And same with this, just the request notifications, access, blah blah blah. It's the same stuff.
Okay.
The
Cool.
onboarding view model doesn't have this anymore. Actually, I don't think this is even used anymore. No, it's only
I
used
guess
in
it's
Hilt.
not.
So
Okay, so we are getting rid of the view model.
yeah, we don't need it anymore. No, I never remember what is the shortcut. Okay, Alt Canch. Cool. Yes, do refactor. Okay, good. So we don't have that view model anymore, and it's the same for this. It's only used in generated code, so it's gone because we have done essentially the same thing for the notification list screen. We just, in this case, we pass in the lifecycle, and we are doing pretty much the same thing. You see, we just do this, and this is the key here. So we have our service that exposes, this is a hot flow. So you can see some of the difference here. We have a hot flow, and we subscribe to it using the lifecycle that we have.
So this is coming from
This is from
Android
lifecycle.
itself, Android X. Okay.
This is from lifecycle.
So what's the reasoning behind passing the lifecycle from a code smell point of view? We want to be nice people. Is it okay passing the lifecycle to a composable, or it feels weird like when we had that gut feeling when passing around the context that like should we do this? So how the
I would say to bring it in line with what we have done in the onboarding screen, we would probably pass in the flow here, or even better, the list of notifications, and keep like in the activity, we would have like another composable that is private function notifications list screen, and this actually does most of the stuff that we have seen here. So this.
So we're doing something similar to what we are doing at 75.
Sorry.
And then we create. We do something similar to what we are doing at 75, and then create the notification screen list the way we are creating the other screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now we're doing this. Like this is essentially, this aligns the notification list screen with the onboarding screen, because you see that's the same level of thing. We only pass the current value. So it's the same here. We only have the notifications. So what we need to do is notification list screen here, and pass in the notifications like this.
That's great.
And you see
I like this kind of refactoring.
It's the same thing. So we keep the activity stuff in the activity, and then we move out of the activity whenever we are whenever we are done touching the activity stuff. So we don't need to do this anymore, and that works, and that works. Okay, and we can try and run it.
So I wonder if we want to decide some sort of naming convention, because now we have like onboarding screen here, and then there is also the onboarding screen file, and then we have the notification list screen here. I guess I get okay. These are private composable, so they're kind of not going anywhere. But how do you feel about I mean, I know that naming is hard, but would it make sense to make the names different? You know, because we have like a onboarding screen function, and then inside line 76, you are creating and calling another onboarding screen object.
I don't see it any differently than having method overloads. It's the same thing.
Okay.
These are methods, and I'm just adding more parameters or changing the parameters and calling a different overload that just happens to be in a different file. But I don't see this as
Plus,
as
this is
problematic.
private.
And yes, more importantly, this is private inside of the activity. And I actually like doing it this way because to me, it is like, yes, this is the onboarding screen, but this one is inside of the activity and it's private in the activity and it cannot be built any other way. And it only works this way. And this is only decorating essentially the data we give to the proper onboarding screen.
Okay. Super.
And
what do we have?
To me,
problem on the console?
Something probably.
Oh no, there is a version thing. What?
What? This is saying.
I mean, what's the message? Look at the message.
This version
at the end
of the Compose compiler requires Kotlin version 1.4.30, but you appear to be using Kotlin 1.4.32. Thank you. Yes, which is not known to be compatible. Yes, it is. It was fine until yesterday.
Please fix the configuration, but don't say I didn't warn you. What the fuck? Oh,
I mean, I can force Kotlin to 1.4.30, but at the same time.
Now, come on, just clean build. Come on, it was working like a minute ago.
Yeah, but I think this might be new in the new Android Gradle plugin. Because I updated Android Studio to the latest canary, and then that updated the Android Gradle plugin.
There was like 15.
15. Because there's theoretically a bunch of fixes there. So I guess that's new. That's a new check. I don't know.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah. But
so what do we do? Do we force suppress Kotlin version?
I will YOLO the shit out of this for now, and if it doesn't work...
Where do we put this?
I will... unless there's a newer version of this, I don't know. But this is not the one he's complaining about. Is there a newer version?
This version... But 1.0 alpha 13, aren't you using beta something? Alpha 13 or what? Compose compiler. Okay.
This was happy.
But aren't we using the beta?
I don't even know. This version of the Compose compiler, I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know where that's supposed to be declared at. Compose,
main
beta,
root
yeah, it's all
file.
beta. And I don't think there's a newer version of the beta.
Yeah, but what's the alpha 13? Where is coming from?
I have no idea.
Can you search if we have a version alpha 13 or something in the files?
I'll check for 13.
Nope.
No.
Well, that's a long shot.
Well, it's a small code base, and I know we don't have any 13 anywhere, so I don't know.
Yeah, but
I mean,
so
what I can do
Google
is I can do this and try and figure out what? Okay. There's no wrapper?
Where are you?
There's no wrapper. What?
How?
I don't know. I don't know.
How are you building this thing?
Well, this is WSL, so it might be the case, but...
Oh, there is... Okay.
Well...
Gradle?
If I just do this, we should create the wrapper. Why there was no wrapper, I have no clue.
Well, I mean, we went through so many iterations to build the project.
Yeah, that
to
might be
wizard,
why.
probably something broke along the
The
line.
super broken wizard might have had something to do with this.
Okay, we have a suggestion. So we have a couple of questions. Why the composable is internal? And I guess because we want to limit the visibility as much as possible.
Yes.
Even if we don't have
this one,
modules, right?
Yes. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
This one. Yeah. Because there's no point for them being public, but there is a need for them to be visible from the activity. And you should always use the minimum visibility possible.
Yeah. And Fabio is suggesting to edit the root Gradle file, because that's where you can put the old Kotlin Gradle plugin if we want to like have a quick fix and go back to the 1.4.30. Thanks.
You mean here?
Yeah, you just put it 30. But I'm curious about.
Yeah, you mean this, but I don't know if
you can force it.
Yeah. That's like the proper fix. But I want bug fixes. I like bug fixes. So 1.4.32 is nicer, and it's also binary compatible with 1.4.30. So
yeah, that's for sure. So I think if we can suppress the warning, we should be okay, because I don't think that JetBrains introduces breaking changes in a hotfix. So still struggling? What?
Just trying to change the version of Gradle. I don't know what I've done. Whatever. I don't know. I've broken something. I'll fix it. Don't worry.
Come on. That's what we do. 7. Is that 2 zeros or 1 0? I guess it's 1 0.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I know, but that's the gut feeling. And I don't know why. Some version is 3 numbers, some version 2 numbers.
I don't like semantic versioning, I guess, is the answer. So I will add this and add this. Okay, good. I think we can commit at least creating the Gradle wrapper.
Wait, you have a lot of stuff.
What?
Eventually, you need to teach me about using this change list in IntelliJ.
Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot. I have deleted the AI URL at some point.
I saw the comment. I was like, yes, kill it with fire.
I'm happy we don't need that, to be honest. Okay, I will commit this, and then the next part is to this is update. No, I need to. I had also updated the
syntax.
No, the
lifecycle.
Android Gradle plugin, and yeah, this is the new stuff I don't need right now. But while I'm at it, I'll just do update Android Gradle plugin, and I don't even remember what version it was. Okay.
So much discipline. I love it.
That's the only way not to go crazy. Okay.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And now we can commit the stuff that we have done, which is fix global state management. This commit message means nothing, but it's fine. It's cool. Okay. Now, if I try to run this.
Contact, and then
okay, it's still complaining about that, but it's okay. At least we know. I'll do this. I'll try to make it happy and see if it stops complaining. But now it complains about this, which is worse.
But I don't understand. I don't understand where we can suppress.
I think, I don't know. Is the stream okay? Because I see a big blue bar on top of my face and your face on OBS. I'm not entirely sure that's okay.
I'm lagging a bit. Something happened. Let's see.
Yeah, you're lagging
Let's
a
check.
lot, but I don't know.
Let's check.
There's stuff happening, and I suspect. Oh yeah, that's pixels of your face. I think you lagged so badly that you confused OBS a lot. Give me a second to
Okay.
I don't even know if I can fix it easily.
Your face are gone. Okay.
Well,
I
now there's
not
your
sure it's
face is
good.
giant even. You're covering everything. But let me try and fix that because
Gradle broke the stream. Yes, Giuseppe.
yeah,
Gradle broke the stream.
that's official.
I mean, how
Okay.
big is my face? Okay, this is getting weird.
It's very, very weird and very, very weird. Why is that doing this? Okay.
Yes, Google. My face is larger than my bottle. Okay, I take it.
Okay, I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to do maybe this. No. Bear with me a second.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Kind
so
of.
much
Kind of
OBS
okay.
foo.
Kind of okay.
I love your OBS foo.
Yeah.
Kind of live. You're live fixing the live stream. I mean, it doesn't get more meta
Yeah,
than
the
that,
problem
but
is
I
you're
love-
still gonna be broken as hell when I switch to having the screen share. So what I'm going to do is
Should I restart my code? I don't know.
do this. I'm gonna hide the screen for a second while I fix while I fix it.
Gradle last have obvious debug. Hugo, you're killing me. I love it. Okay.
God, even you and your whatever you did.
I didn't do anything. Probably just the connection lagged for a second. It's Skype. I'm gonna blame it on Microsoft. You know what? Let's blame it on Microsoft.
The thing is, you lagged so bad that the poor OBS didn't really know what to do. Okay, now we are back into normality.
Yay! Invalidate cache and restart on OBS. That's perfect. Thank you, Giuseppe, for the suggestion. I mean, we just need to open a pull request on OBS, and I guess we are good to go.
I would try to see if the newer version of Gradle fixes it first.
Yes.
Let's see if Gradle 7 works. You never know.
Oh my god, this is so good. I like it.
So let's try and run it like this. And I'm gonna be hating it, but it should at least work. Let's see if it works. Run, baby, run, baby.
Actually, I want to see if how was the suppress suggestion, because I want to look it up. Where would you put it? Do you have it in the clipboard?
Let it run first, and then I will update it, and I will show you. Well, actually, I probably still have it.
Yeah, you have it in the clipboard somewhere.
Not there, but it was this. Yes. Suppress Kotlin version compatibility check.
Where do I get it? Suppress.
The thing is that error message is helpful in telling you that that's a possibility, but it's completely useless in the sense that it doesn't tell you where to put it. So.
Yeah, that's I'm looking it up on Google and I'm getting 0 results. So I don't. Ah, no, wait. There was a typo. Well, the first question on Google search is, where can I put the? I love it. We are always in the same boat. Everybody's in the same boat with this shit. Maybe as a comment.
No,
Okay.
I
No,
think
I
it
don't.
goes somewhere here, maybe in the compose options. I'm
There
not
is
also
an ex.
sure what Kotlin compiler extension version I should use. Beta
There
1,
is.
beta 5?
Oh, there is like it's like a flag on the compiler. You know, free compiler args, and then you put the thing the same way you do with the result type. You know, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to. I can give you. No, you need a list of instead of the lambda. Well, instead of the array, you can do list of, and then you do dash capital P comma this one
Dash capital.
P
Uh-huh.
Palermo,
Yeah.
and then you close the string, and then you do comma, and then open another string with just the Kotlin compiler inside. No, that's well,
What?
it could probably be the same.
Yeah, I mean this
I mean, I
works.
can
This should be fine. But
go. I mean, it
um
works.
let's see.
I have a slightly different syntax in the example. There is an example. I mean, I found it on Stack Overflow as everything else.
Okay, let's run it.
Go for it.
Let's see if it runs. Yeah, invalid
No.
argument. No.
Try dash P capital P, and then you close the string, like a double quote, and
Like
that's
this?
another string. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Or yeah, or you need to put plugin semicolon in front of Kotlin compiler extension version. Oh, but by the way, the string, that's not the real string, because you are missing suppress Kotlin compiler. You have to put you copied
What?
the wrong string. You know the suggestion that you had in the clipboard? That's the difference. That's a different string. The compiler flag that you have to put is suppress Kotlin version
Okay.
compatibility
Fabio
check.
posted something that is extremely long, so I'm just gonna go and fucking copy paste it myself, which might be easier.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I didn't want to give you the right link. You know, I wanted to do a bit of team spirit kind.
Is it? No, this is not related. It's too old. But like this stuff, shouldn't that go into the compose?
Here. Just giving you
Oh,
this.
right.
Go there.
This. Okay. This is the one.
I just sent you a link on the on the stream chat.
And I don't have the stream chat here.
Yeah, the first one is the one that I got, and they have the same link that I, and that's the link that I sent you. First one. It's just clicky. Yeah, you see, I was close. I was pretty close to.
Yeah, we were only missing like
200 lines
of whatevers.
Yeah.
While we are at it, I also want to add a suppress for this experimental coroutines API, and I never remember what's the coroutines API, blah blah blah.
I like the fact that we started a project to build an app live streaming, and most of the stuff that we do is bug fixing shit. I mean, it doesn't get more real than this.
Yeah.
Do you want real Android development? Welcome, people. Welcome, everybody.
Okay.
No, I didn't know that you can put the flag there. I always put the annotation on the.
No, it's much. If you know what you're doing, this is better.
as we are, of course.
Of course, we're not just doing shit until it works.
Yeah, punch it in the face. Oh yeah, you can actually fix this. I guess.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
There.
Cool sync. again. I don't need the build analyzer. I don't need the build output, but I need to run. Let's see if it runs.
Run it!
Well,
almost there.
it runs, but
Boom.
then it crashes. So why is it crashing?
What?
Because it wasn't crashing the other day. So
Wait.
what have we broken?
Come on, why is crashing?
Method
Wait,
add
there.
observer
Method
must be
add-
called on main thread. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, the default thing. You broke the
Yeah, I broke the thing.
on the lifecycle stream.
Yeah, this one.
was a
I
default.
broke that I used this.
The default. Yeah, the context.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's fine. This should now work.
And now you can create another very meaningful comment like, oh, fix the dispatcher for random yabba yabba.
You will have noticed I have not pushed my commits because I was banking on it not working. So I will just amend
all the things. Yeah, like Giuseppe is telling in the chat, if it's not experimental, it's not cool enough. And I guess that this is something that Roberto
I was gonna
can
say the
relate.
same.
You know, Roberto, if it's not a nightly build or like pre-alpha preview, developer preview, I mean, it's just for the old people, right?
If you're not
Stable
sure
are for-
whether it's gonna crash on you, because
Yes.
regardless, then it's not for Roberto. It has to be something broken so he can complain about it.
Yeah, because you know that's the driver. You know, like the whole thing, that the motivation behind like hating the technology, even if you're putting yourself in the situation that it's super unstable. But you know, that's what we did. Wait.
I
There
also
was a
wanted to do this. Like it felt weird to me that Compose we're using an older version of the compiler extension, whatever. Like, why were we doing that? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me though. So what we're doing is val compose version by extra, probably. Wait, I never remember how to do this. Damn it.
No idea. Is it a map or something?
It kind of is, but
No.
this should... Wait, if I do only by extra and I put a value here, okay, this is how it works. Yes, okay. Nope. 100 beta 05.
05.
Okay, and now I should be able... Like I put it on the extra and theoretically, hear this, theoretically. Well, I given I've put it there, this is just gonna work, but I could also access it like extra whatever compose version.
Okay.
Like the old, like the thing you would do in Groovy with x dot whatever.
Yeah,
that's
dots
the same
whatever.
thing. But I want to do
a bit of Control G. Oh yeah, it's actually Alt J on Windows. I love it.
Well, I'm using the macOS shortcuts. I'm cheating, even though I'm on Windows.
Shout out to Sebastiano, Sgotti, Gotthard, taught me this thing in 2017 to do the Control G. Changed my life.
Yeah.
That's how important it is to work with nerds. How important it is to work with nerds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now everything is also sorted, which I really like.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I saw you using these sort lines probably in our first stream, and now I have been using it like all the time, and I was like, "Fuck, this thing is so good." You know, it's one of those things like that you're like, "Why did I think about it?" And then you're like, "Yeah, but how is it improving your productivity?" And realize that if everything is sorted, Git works way better. Like things are not just piling at the bottom of the thing. You're not just appending shit, but you're actually sorting it in a very effective, alphabets.
You have lagged again, and you have reset your transformation thing on your face on the stream, but it's not destroying the stream. It's not covering everything else. So I'm gonna leave it like it is. And
so I'm
because you seem to be very laggy today, even.
Ouch! I hate it. Sorry.
It's fine. Until it gets to cover everything else like it did earlier, I'm not gonna fix it. Okay, so clean up Gradle script. Okay, commit and push, and then we can push everything. So now you can go and clone the repo, and it works, probably.
Hey.
Okay, cool, good. Okay, so where we were at, we had this beautiful thing. And I've lost Ivan again. Oh well, he will be back at some point. I hope. Maybe. You're back.
Hello.
You're back.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know if I'm the right size this time. I don't know. My connection is hating me. It's shit. I'm probably gonna, this is the swearing. The swearing is coming. I'm just gonna snap at some point at my internet provider. Even Jesus Christ, people trolling me live on YouTube. Come on.
That's the right
it's not
thing
me,
to
it's
do.
the technology. It's the technology, people. It's the technology.
What if we made this suck a bit less?
I mean, because I'm on the project management side of things today, apparently, I was volunteered as a project manager. I opened a couple of issues on GitHub to drive the development phase. And one of it is about the setting. A couple are about the setting screens, because I also got an idea. I mean, this thing could work on a schedule. Like, I just want to do this from 9 p.m., from 9 a.m. or something. So that's for the future. But I also wanted to iterate on the notification list card item, the list basically. Yep. So we could look it up. Yeah, because that's there are like a couple of checkboxes inside. I don't know if but something that I wanted to investigate is how do we do styles in Compose? How the typography works. Can I do I don't know, how do I do like headline 1 or bold? I mean, we already did something like that. But can we extract styles? Can we have like an app-wide? I'm more on the. I'm actually curious about that, because I constantly do card view on Android, and they also have like a nice typography that I can never do myself, because of course I suck at design. So I'm always like, okay, I'm copy from other things, and I would like to, how easy is with Compose to get to a decent UI for a card, for instance.
So let's say we want to create a theme. Let's see. Just briefly go back to Crane. So this is a sample app from Google for Compose. You see it has a custom font, has custom colors, nice design, because they clearly have designers at Google.
Yeah.
And it's
this is so nice, actually.
It has some stuff.
It's a very nice
that does things.
Now this is Crane. Okay, Crane, I see.
Yeah, I chose this because I think it's the one with a lot of custom UI things. And I would argue whoever designed this was thinking about Qatar Airlines website, because the colors are the same and the font is very similar.
Okay.
So
yeah. Super.
But the
Well, it's
idea
a
is,
tribute
yeah,
to Qatar Airlines.
the idea is that
Oh, just to ask you something. Sorry to interrupt you, but somebody just mentioned something on the chat. Did you just push straight to main?
yes,
Just to know. Okay, cool.
there is
No,
no
so
one
the
else
audience
working
is
on that repo, and there is no
yeah.
one reviewing anything, and there is no static
Yes.
analysis, nor tests, nor anything. So yes, I YOLO'd the
So
shit out
I
of
will.
it.
Yeah. So don't try this at home as usual, but
If it's your
as I
side
just
project
love
and
to.
you're the only person working on it,
Yeah.
who are you gonna open a pull request for? Yourself?
My other self, like the kind of a beautiful mind kind of
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, if you
That
are
there is
bipolar,
Tyler Darden reviewing my my pull request. So first rule of GitHub Actions said you don't never talk about GitHub Actions and that kind of stuff.
no,
And
we are
second
we are
rules is talk.
going like on Wednesday. My colleague Lamberto is going to join us, and we are going to do like setting up GitHub Actions. We're gonna do put detect and KT lint and make sure everything runs well and what blah blah. But yeah, for now we don't have any reason specifically not
Just
to
kidding.
push to master main.
But we
in
have
this
a plan.
case. I don't. Is it main? Is it master? I don't even know.
No, I think it's main
Yeah, it's main.
nowadays. It's main.
Yeah, because I just used the template thing, so I don't remember what is what.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no.
it doesn't really matter.
Let's go back to theming.
Yeah. So how do you create a theme? This is how you create a theme. You create your composable.
A composable.
Yes.
Everything is a composable. This
What
thing
a
is
surprise! What a twist! It's a composable again.
crazy. Everything is a composable.
If
oh my god, this is so crazy.
Like, you can have your own entirely custom theme, blah blah blah, but 99% of the people are gonna just extend the material theme.
Okay.
So the way themes work
okay,
in
I see.
Compose is that a theme is kind of like you compose stuff inside of a theme. So at some point in your application, you will have a material theme defined somewhere, and then you put all your composables in there. You can have one per screen if you have different themes. You can have a global one for the whole application if you only have one screen with multiple composables. And what this crane theme does in particular is it calls the material theme composable by passing custom colors and custom typography. That's really all there is to it. It's very simple. As you can see, there's like a bunch of colors here. And then you put all these colors that you have defined inside of a colors
object. It's a builder or something.
Yeah, I think light colors is something from Compose Material. And you pass primary, secondary, surface, on surface, and primary.
So basically, you override the default ones, and then you pass the thing to the theme, overriding the one in the material theme.
Yeah, essentially.
Do I get it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually cool. Okay.
It's very easy. So if we wanted to create our own theme, what we would do is, well, we will have to reorganize things at some point. But for now, I'm just gonna dump everything there. Theming, and it's a file. I'm going to add it. Yes, and I want to create a is there a live template?
Yeah, there was
yes. Okay.
Composable function. Oh, that's nice.
So this is bundle theme, and this takes a content which is an @composable
of unit. No, there is like something. How do you do it inside? No.
Oh, no, that's the problem. I forgot the space.
Okay, just a
Yeah,
space. Wow.
So what we do is we want to use obviously a material theme, and we have colors, which are the ones we're gonna create. So bundle colors, and let's say for now
and
this is
the
fine,
and just content,
and then
right?
content, run the content here.
Okay. These are all functions, and then you just run functions inside functions inside functions.
Yeah, it's functions all the way down.
Yeah. And then colors. So you're using light colors. I guess there is also a dark color version, right?
I think
like
so.
Dark theme.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, that's cool. And how do you pass the? Do you have like a dark color, or is like?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, you have this composable that tells you whether it is in dark theme or not, and then you just do.
Yeah, but here, like in line 14, for instance, will you do a if? You will do a if you don't pass both the objects. You will pass the one that you need according to the system. Okay, great. Okay, fair enough. Is
this okay? But at
cool.
this time, like for now,
and
we can
you need call.
We can do this, and then we can just change things when we.
You need colors at line 16.
Yeah. Well, I can just do this.
Super.
Okay, so now technically the app is dark theme aware. It is not really because we only have one color, but we can call this light colors, and then we can also.
How did you do that? How did you do that? How did you do that?
What?
How did you fix the broken variable name? Because you didn't
thing. You can change something, and you see there's the refactor thing here. You Alt Enter, and it applies things.
Ooh, nice. Because I always do the Shift F6 to rename.
It's essentially the same thing, but this
because
is
I never
a bit faster.
Yeah.
The nice thing is also.
But I didn't know that I could Alt Enter to to fix.
It also works with parameters. So if you have a bunch of parameters and just reorder them or rename them or change the type, you just do it, and then the refactor icon appears, and there's Alt Enter, and it applies them everywhere. So it's the same as doing change signature.
Shift F6. Control F6, I guess.
Control or Command F6 to change the signature of a method. But you can now just do it in line and then apply it after you're done. You can use whichever you want.
I mean, IntelliJ is just cleaning after you. It's so crazy.
Every day,
do whatever you want, and then you
every day I don't have to use Visual Studio Code or Xcode. I'm just happy.
It's a victory. It's a happy day. Nice. Okay.
So let's say for now that we are just going to essentially do the same thing they've done, which is this. Let me increase the font.
Airlines.
They have essentially created the colors here, and they've also created these ones, but we don't need these ones for now. So we're just going to go with these ones, which are the main ones.
Surface prime. Yeah, I see.
Obviously, no, it's not Java. I can do this, and we can create them, which is private file bundle purple 900. This is surface. I'm not a huge fan of using the material swatches thing because the colors you're using are not necessarily useful for that. But That's fine.
Just drop a
Yep.
number there.
So
I mean,
what I had
just
done,
pick a color.
I have created
Yeah.
with the material color tool a thing.
I like it. Cool.
And then I have tweaked the colors a bit with Adobe Color, because you can just say, oh, so I decided that I wanted the accents to stay purple, because for now that's fine. So I put the color here and I selected the split complementary thing, but then the accessibility thing was telling me that, hey, be careful, because those colors are easily confused for people that are colorblind. So we just point out which ones are overlapping, and this way it just I just dragged the colors until I didn't get warnings anymore. So now you can see that they're different, slightly different, but different for all kinds of color blindness.
That's cool.
That's quite cool. Nice. I like this. So let's say I want the...
And then you just grab the color and we go for it.
So let's say bundle purple is the one, color 0x. This.
Do you need to parse the color, or is it just color and then you pass it as a constructor parameter?
No, just this. That's fine. The color here is a compose color, but it's not really different from the traditional Android colors anyway.
Okay.
So that's primary, I think. Yeah, primary. Oh, actually, that's secondary. Yeah.
Secondary.
Okay, fine, mom. This is this, and this is, well, this is green. And I'll just duplicate this green, and I will get from the Adobe thingy. This is the one. Okay, I could also technically define, I think,
primary dark.
Primary dark, maybe?
Do you have a primary dark? Dark? Do you get any?
No, I don't think
auto completion.
We do. No, I don't think. I think it just automatically generates the darker variant of those and the lighter variants of those. Whatever. Surface. We actually want white.
White, I guess.
So surface is the window color. So. White. On surface.
I wouldn't not pick white for the sake of accessibility.
Yeah, on surface, we need to do this. Well, it's technically the same as on primary, but yeah, we want black, and well, I mean, sure. On surface is black.
On surface.
And primary variant.
I think this is the dark one.
Yeah, I think this is the dark one. So I'll just create green dark. Dark, and this was this.
Oh, fancy. Nice. I like it.
Okay, let's say these are our colors for now. For light anyway. And we'll leave a to-do for ourselves for that later. So what we can do is, given we are always using the same theme for now, that's all we need to do.
So you just put everything inside?
Yeah. That should be all we need to do to create a theme. Yes?
Boom.
That works. The thing is, though, I'm not sure why this is green and not purple, but I don't know. One thing I want to do is I want to put like up bar on this screen so we can check that it's actually doing stuff
Yeah.
correctly, because I don't ever remember
Wait.
what is, I don't know what I've
But-
just done.
But the primary is green.
The primary should, if you look at this,
Check the
this is the secondary.
Yeah, but that's accent. So the primary button should be green. So the button should be green,
But
right? I mean,
no, the idea is
doesn't
that
take the primary button.
Well, let's see.
If you
No,
put a
you see, it should be
Okay.
it should be purple. The primary is the one that you use
Okay.
in the up bar, and the secondary is the accent color.
Okay.
So I don't know why it's doing it like that.
I don't understand shit.
But,
Teaming is hard, man. Teaming is hard.
Let's add a up bar and everything.
Okay, so now we are in the screen notification list screen, so the one with the list, and you want to create toolbar, like an action bar, up bar, call it whatever you like. So what are you doing? You're adding this scaffold.
Yep.
That I guess it's a composable, of course.
Yes, and I will create a preview.
And
so
you're
it's
putting.
Easier.
Okay, and you're putting the whole screen inside this scaffold.
Mm-hmm.
And you also pass the modifier, fill max size, so this thing is basically match parent, batch parent.
Yes.
Right?
And now I want a notification list screen with notifications list of just an empty list for now. And then we can do this, and it should eventually render things eventually.
Yeah. I mean, if it's slow on your machine, imagine on everybody else's machine. Okay.
So scaffold state blah blah blah. Now I don't ever remember how you do things. Oh yeah, you need to put like let me this and the top bar
okay.
Bar? Top up bar.
Top bar?
Top up bar. That's fine. And here we want to put the title, which is
okay. And I guess it's a text.
Handle.
Oh no, you just pass a string?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Let's.
Why is complaining?
Yeah, it's complaining about something. What is it complaining? Whoops. What is it complaining about?
Cannot fetch. What? Yeah, you need to pass a function instead of a string.
Title.
So, title is a.
Yeah.
I think you need to pass a composable.
Probably.
Don't you?
Yeah. You need to pass a composable. Yeah. Why the
documentation
doesn't? Yeah. Why the documentation doesn't say that?
Aren't you proud of me?
I am very proud of you.
Aren't you proud? Because I'm getting in the mental model. Fuck, this is actually nice. But this is actually starting to make sense.
What is this?
Do you realize how many live template and wrap template I'm gonna create the moment I start using Compose? My IntelliJ is just gonna explode by templates, and yeah, because this I'm gonna be constantly generating templates because everything is just basically a composable. So it's just gonna be just boom, 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 just generates code. This is nice. This is nice.
Okay. I mean, this is supposed to be a composable, so that's fine. Why is this?
The text.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
text.
Sure. Yeah.
The
No.
text.
Yeah. No. That's fine. The reason why this is complaining. Can you tell why this is complaining? Without looking at the documentation. What do you think the problem is here?
String context? No, but there is string resource.
No,
It's
that's
a
not a
composable.
problem. Do you remember what I told you about everything is a composable?
Mm-hmm.
This
so
is not
you
a
need
composable.
a text here, right?
Well, this is a
Yeah, you need
composable,
a
but it
text.
doesn't like it. It wants a something that is like that. So now it works because it is a text composable. But the thing is, here you can literally put anything
The signature
you want.
matches.
You can put anything here as a title. You can create your own text widget if you want, which is probably what we have to do, by the way.
Yeah, I will put a text widget there.
So I think, yeah, primary and secondary are swapped in our theme, clearly. But I need to check this. Okay. And update the preview. Okay.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I don't know
So
what,
now,
what
this
wasn't working. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
But why there is no text? Why do we have no text?
Why is there no text? I don't know. I suspect that we might need to actually put text here. I've done build instead of, well. Let's see if the preview, yeah.
Boom. Okay.
This only gets
so this is good.
A string. So to display it, you need to make it a proper text.
Well, I'm just probably gonna be creating extension functions, all the things. String resource, boom, dot to text, and ciao.
The problem is that this returns a string.
It's gonna be on every string.
So even if it's a composable, this returns a string, which is not useful in any way.
What they need.
You need to put it in a text composable to display that that stuff.
Okay.
So for now, let's say we are happy with this. We want to check. Well, we want to put the theme on here as well.
Yeah, this preview thing is a bit weird because there is a lot of maintenance to do. I hope they will come up with a solution that simplifies this, but it's also very nice to have a quick preview, to be honest. I mean, it's not like hot how is the Flutter thing, hot reload, but it's still very, very interesting. Okay,
so let's say that we're done. I don't understand why this is green though.
It's green.
Like, why is that green? Primary is green, secondary is purple, surface is that, on surface is black, primary variant is that. What are we missing? What if you
put a can you put a fab somewhere? I want to understand if the fab gets
that's easy to do,
purple,
because with scaffold just put floating action button.
Oh, that's nice. Don't tell me, is it gonna put it at the bottom right by default? I hope not. I'm gonna just snap.
I think you need to specify the contents of it. No, it doesn't.
Fuck you. Okay. I mean, so the fab actually takes the secondary, and the normal button takes the primary, as I remember. But I don't understand why the theming website that you were using gives you false indication.
I don't know. No, we're not missing.
Giuseppe suggests
we're
probably
not missing it.
No.
It's here. If we were missing this,
Black.
well, besides the fact that the material on surface is blackish anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But we wouldn't see this text because this is surface and this is on surface, so we wouldn't see it black. But we can put that to red just to check. And update the preview. Yeah, no, still fucked.
No.
Lol.
Question on the fab, because now I'm craving more details when it comes to theming. How hard is it to get an icon in there with color, custom color? Can you do? I get it that now if you the floating action button is like super default and it gets purple. How hard is it to make it red with a yellow plus icon? I know that doesn't mean it. It's completely off topic of what you are trying to do, and I hope you forgive me for this, but I have been struggling with theming a bit lately. And how hard is it to put a plus icon in there?
Yeah,
Make the button.
Fabio, I think you're right. It's easy to check what is being used, but I'm lazy. But the idea is that if you have a button, you just control click and you can see the colors that it uses somewhere. Surface,
background color.
colors, background color, whatever. Where was it defined?
Background
Button colors. Well, anyway, doesn't really matter. Button colors.
Button colors. Oh, button colors default. So there.
Yeah, button
and
colors.
this primary.
And
okay, thank you.
Stuff from there. So yeah, background color.
I mean, this is definitely nice to have. You just click, and you end up on.
Yeah, it's easy to understand what is what. Just follow the code, as opposed to XML themes.
Yeah, that's a bit harder.
So we were saying.
So if you do background, do you get like a background color and make it red, please?
You want it red, okay.
Yeah, I want it red. And okay. I like the fact that you can just throw colors at you and then just the hexadecimal. I mean, red is easy, but still it's impressive. So content is the icon.
Mm-hmm.
So let's make it white, or let's make it.
I'll make it
whatever
green
you want.
That's
but
different.
Yes. And now how do you add the drawable? Do we have like a selection already in? Oh fuck me! I like this thing. You just put an icon inside. I need to get in the whole nesting thing. This is so cool. Okay.
And I don't know exactly how to get them, but there's like material icons somewhere.
How do you get the icon?
I think we have the material icons. Dependency?
No, but there was probably something similar to the
icons,
yeah, it's there. Probably something similar to what we did with the typography. So I will say material theme dot icons dot something. Shapes? No,
shapes is the actual shape. Right. No,
okay.
Okay.
Icons. Oh shit. We can just use icons.default. Okay.
It's icons.rounded. Whatever.
Icons.default, they suggest.
Yeah, but we're using rounded for everything else, so I'll just
and then what?
This, and this is an object, and then I don't know how it works, but it's the same thing. So let's see what the documentation says. Actually, reader mode. Thank you.
Where's reader mode?
Yes.
Come on.
We'll So
not
so
happening
you can
anytime
do,
soon.
oh, okay, so you can do material icon as well, like
Material icon,
this,
okay.
and we can
Delegate, okay.
check what it does. Material
There is a
path.
name.
Yeah, I think you need
Name the full name of the. Didn't get
sorry,
it. Okay.
of the generated
No, I was like
icon.
looking at the full name of the generated icon. So you can probably just do material icon plus, and it's gonna give you an icon. I really.
Well, anyway,
It will be interesting.
rounded. That doesn't seem to do anything, but I think
Yeah, probably, but I need you need to the icon widget, the icon composable, the way you were doing it.
yeah, I just want to see if we can get where the fuck was it? Compose material icons. Yeah, so this isn't particularly useful because it's the same stuff we were looking at. But
like an example, it would be so nice.
Yep. Okay. I'm sure there's a sample, but somewhere else. There you go.
Icons.
Okay, entry point for using
Okay.
material icons in Compose, and you do my app icons is icon.rounded, and then you do this somehow.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean you have to set it as an icon. So if you create an icon composable and then you do icon equal icons rounded plus, you should get something.
Oh yeah, it does.
But you need to.
Now. Okay, it didn't before.
Yeah.
I will do add
plus
task because I am lazy.
But you need to wrap it in an icon, I guess.
I need to wrap it in an image.
Or an image.
I think.
An image or an icon? Is it the same?
I don't know.
Nope. Icon? You got something else?
Image vector.
No.
It's missing a string. Oh, the content description.
Okay.
So for now, that's fine. And let's refresh the preview.
Wow, it fails you at compile time if you don't do the content description.
Yes. There you go.
Wow, that's
the content color isn't working, probably because this isn't that isn't the way you do it, but you use a color filter here.
Probably.
So you would have color filter.
Yeah.
Color filter dot tint and this.
And then put the color there.
And this should work. Yep, that works.
Cool. Thank you. This is so. I mean, we learned it and we did it in like 3 minutes.
Yeah. The idea is that if you reuse this icon stuff more than once, then obviously you can create a method. You extract the function and you use it in multiple places. So it's easy to create reusable bits because obviously you don't want to have to rewrite all this stuff every time, especially if the color filter tint is something that comes from the theme or whatever. But
you build a library according to your design system, and that's it.
Yeah.
You start pulling widgets in, and you're done basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
But again, it's just like 5 lines of code with auto-completion, and we didn't know how to do it, and we did it like in 3 minutes. I spent like half an hour trying to customize the underline color of an edit text on Friday, and I was losing my shit, and I have been doing this for too long.
Fabio was saying that the icon composable does the tinting for you. So if I do icon, I guess instead of that, what is this complaining about? Oh yeah, it doesn't.
There is a color. It just can pass a color, I guess.
Yeah, tint. That's slightly faster. Yeah, the color filter thing, it's more for generic images, I guess, and icon is a bit more specialized for this
Mm,
task, but doesn't really matter much,
cool.
I guess.
Super. Thank you
Thank you, Fabio.
for humoring. Thank you, Fabio, as usual.
Okay, so
Uh,
we have created our theme pretty much vaguely,
mhm.
but
Yeah,
there's a lot more that we can do. So, for example, in here you can see like there's typography. We haven't really
typography.
done
Yeah.
anything with typography so far.
No.
So let's go and
Well, we
see.
use the default ones.
Yeah, let's see how typography
Yeah.
works. So
Oh, okay.
this is all the typography object. Obviously, if you don't need all of them, you don't need to define all of them. You can just
Mm-hmm.
define the ones
Can
that you want, I think.
yeah.
The idea is that the base is you define the font family here, and
Okay.
you can have multiple font families.
Yeah.
Like you can have one for titles, one for subtitle and body, and so on and so forth. And
Okay.
then you define you define the typography values here.
Weight and stuff and things. And the font is just the regular font. It's just
The
like a
font is
file
from
in
the
a REST
resources,
folder.
yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
Okay.
in this case, when I was playing around earlier with Figma,
You have a Figma board. Are you fucking kidding me?
I was
I
playing
mean,
around
we
with
are
things.
already. Yeah, you play around so much, my friend. Fuck. I just show up with a Figma board. Oh, I can't do this. I really
Okay.
can't do this.
So let's say we want to use
Podkova.
this
What's
font.
Podkova?
It's a font.
It's a font.
Take it as it comes. It's a font. In Compose, you
Yeah, sure.
cannot use downloadable fonts yet. I think they're
Okay.
working on it, but it's not there yet. So what we need to do is going old school. Just download the
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Zippy. Mm-hmm.
Is that, oh, there's a variable font. That's fancy, but we're not going to use it. So we will extract this to whatever. This PC.
Wait, are you using Windows?
Yes, I am. Sue me.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I like it. It's okay.
So
It works.
resources, and I need to create the folder here. Font. I think it's font or fonts. Probably font. I don't remember. Extract those. Okay. And I should probably
The name,
fonts.
I think it's
No,
it's just
fonts.
the
I don't know.
the name.
What is it complaining
No,
about?
the name. I think it's like lowercase, uppercase,
Oh,
the
right.
dash.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You're
the
right.
Android speaky. No, wait. How did you do it? Control Shift U.
Yeah.
Or how was it? It's toggle case.
Yeah. Control Shift U. It's super helpful. You can do stuff like this. But yeah, it's nice.
It also capitalize just the first one.
No.
Everything.
That was the original state. I wish it did that as well, but it's not smart enough.
Okay, fair enough. Close enough.
But why was it complaining? I don't know.
We don't know. We will never know.
Well, I'm not sure you need the extra bold, but well, YOLO.
Like a super bold. Hi, Ioanni. How you doing?
Hi, Ioanni.
Oh, did you get rid of the... no, the extra bold. Like a super bold.
Yeah, we might need it for reasons. Extremely professional reasons, I guess.
Yeah, typography, right?
Yeah. We are professionals and we need extra bold things.
Super
bold.
Like extra bold. I mean, super bold. It doesn't get bolder than that. Extra bold. I mean, Because semi-bold, okay, bold, better, but extra bold, man. Extra
I'm
bold.
thinking about the Drake meme when he's like,
This, yeah, oh, extra bold. Okay, let's do the typography, my friend. Okay, so
okay,
we have
I will do it here for now because
colors.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean,
private
you can always
val
extract.
podkova bold. Let's go in order. It's like font.
Okay.
This is r dot font dot podkova bold.
Okay, so you just basically create variables with like composable.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the weight. Okay.
Yeah. So
blah blah blah.
this is, I don't know. I guess extra bold would be the equivalent.
Like weight.
Yeah,
900,
I think
700.
the
How-
predefined weights are. Oh no, there is extra bold. Yeah, great, cool.
Nice, nice.
Voice.
Can you check? I mean, extra bold is pointing to something else. Can you just give me what are they using under the hood for extra bold?
Oh, the weight are
W800,
defined
okay.
like in CSS. So it's like thin is 100, extra light is 200, light is 300, normal is 400, medium is 500, semi-bold is 600, 700, 800, 900. So now you know.
That's cool.
Stuff.
Yep. Now I know.
Now you know stuff.
I know stuff, but it's actually good because
this is regular. Also, interesting, this font doesn't seem to have italics, so good to know. This is normal, I think. Yeah.
Wait, normal.
And this is semi-bold. Okay, obviously I need to change this to regular and this to semi-bold. Okay. So we have our...
So what do we do with the italic? I mean, not that I miss italic because...
We don't need italic for this because it's it's a display font,
it's a font,
which is used for titles, so we don't particularly need it, but we could.
Yeah.
So let's say private val podkova, and I think this was I never remember. Font family, yeah. Font family, and this list of all of these, which I don't. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, I'm gonna get it this time.
Come on. Almost there.
Okay, and this is... Well, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way because for some reason, I don't have the after the end of the line. Yes, because this way I can do, well, I can do this.
Nice. I always do it with the alt. What do? I do alt, double alt, and then
it's the same thing.
Yeah,
but
I never do it with the mouse.
Yeah, sometimes. I generally do it with the keyboard, but yeah, if you... The problem is if you don't allow the placement of the caret after the end of the line, you would do it
you can go there.
And that is useful. Yes. You would have to do an extra step later, which is annoying. And I don't like annoying. Okay,
a lot of
we have that.
Cool.
And now we need to create our typography. Private val bundle typography, which is a typography.
Nice.
And
which
we're
one?
going to use the right
because
one.
The first one is the one that comes with material design, right? It's like, the one that you do dot H1
the
and there is
is exclusively with the material design dependency.
Okay.
The other one was android.text.typography, which is unrelated.
Ah,
Sorry,
yeah, okay.
Kotlin.text, I think. Probably. Anyway, let me see. Yeah, Kotlin.text, but we don't need that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So, I will save it so Ivan is happy.
Well, it's more like the dictionary is happy.
Yeah.
You know, also the dictionary wants to learn stuff. You know, just teach the dictionary something. I'm for learning and teaching. Man. So basically, you go through one by one.
Yeah. So what they do here is they create a textile for all of them, and I think since I'm lazy, I'm not going to copy paste everything. Well, I am going to copy paste everything. Sorry, that's what I meant. And this, all the H something are going to be Podkova. And I need to import the SP extension. And then for everything else, I am going to use another font. We can use Roboto if we want, but we can also do pairings. Well, it works well with Roboto, so that's a good one. Otherwise, we can look at other popular pairings with this.
Lato.
Like
Lato is the Facebook one.
No, Lato is the one in that is used in Slack.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's Railway, Montserrat, but I don't particularly like any of these.
Well, let's go with Roboto. Not even Roboto, no? No, take another one.
Try something. Play around.
Antonio. Let's take Antonio because I mean, coding with Italians and we have an Antonio font. Sounds. I mean, it doesn't. It's so Antonio. I love it. What the fuck is Antonio font?
Okay, and there's still 300 of them, so maybe.
Look, I mean, if there is an Antonio, probably there is a Mario as well. It's a font. It's a me.
So let's see if there's anyone that looks nice.
Torino font.
Torino.
Let's see if there is a Torino font. I don't know, but Fabio is suggesting
you need
Torino.
Better glasses even.
Oh shit! I'm reading on the phone. And by the way, yes. Fira. So we have the ligature. Can we have ligatures?
Most of them do. So that's not something. I wanted to go with something that is a bit more unique, maybe. Like this one is nice, I think.
Inter. Sounds Italian as well.
It's a football team, I guess.
Football club.
So yeah, let's go with this for now. And see how it goes.
So what do we do? We do the same thing that we did. We download the font and we work it out.
With the exception that we don't want all of them. I'm just gonna get a bunch of them because there's like a gazillion of them, and I don't think it's necessary to have like a gazillion of them. This doesn't seem to have italics either, which is weird, but whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I just want these ones. That's fine. What's the license? Open font license. That's okay. We can use it. And I want to download this family. And this is probably going to, still all of them. Whatever.
Whoa.
So I will do a set
of what do we
want?
Regular,
medium, and bold.
Bold.
For now, those are enough. Yes. And yes. And yes. Okay, and I'm gonna rename this.
Into the thingy.
And lastly, this. Okay, so now we need to do essentially the same thing as this, but instead of Podkova. Enter. Okay, obviously this doesn't exist and this doesn't exist. That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Boom. Done.
Good. And now this is all
ready to go. Enter.
Okay.
Bam.
Boom. Done.
Let's go.
Next thing is using the typography here.
Typography.
This is
did you-
bundle typography.
Typography.
Okay, and then if we wanted to use different shapes, so you know, like cut corners for buttons and whatever, this is how we would do
okay.
it. We just specify a shape, but we are not going to for now, so that's okay. Let's try and run it and see if it looks like we expect it to. It looks fine, actually.
Well, actually nice.
Yeah, the only
probably it's too bold.
problem is that the
The
body
weight.
is way too heavy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a bit.
I'm not particularly a fan of using these directly. So I am going to do 600 is bold.
Medium,
if
I
I'm
guess.
not mistaken. No, 700. So,
It's 700.
but medium is 500, so it's
500.
semi-bold,
Mm.
which we don't have. So I'm gonna have to add that. Well, we have it for Podkova, so that's fine. H1, this is actually 300 is light, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. Yeah, light. I prefer doing it this way. This is normal. Well,
Mm-hmm.
actually,
No, was this? Is it the normal?
normal.
400.
And this is medium. Okay. I think we have done
Run it.
all of them. Yes. Okay.
Let's
Well, I
see.
haven't changed anything, so the text is just gonna look the
But
same.
at least not.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to. Well, I will just change this semi-bold ones with medium for now, because I think that's enough. Body one. This shouldn't be. This should be normal.
Regular or normal. I
I
mean,
don't
that's
know
very
why it
heavy for a
was-
body.
I don't know why it was that, but whatever. This is gonna be medium, and this is gonna be button is gonna be bold, because I said so. And caption
Mhm.
is medium. Yeah, this should be more like what I would expect. Okay. Yes. And yes. Okay. Good.
Oh, better,
We're
better,
done.
better.
We're
Okay.
done. And now.
So we have a toolbar. We have custom fonts. We just
Yes.
imported fonts in a very smooth way. That's also nice.
Another thing that we can do now
And-
is we really.
And we are
This is just the default style for the text. So how do we style that? I think
Style,
we
font style.
use font style,
mhm.
which is like
Oh, really?
we have spam.
No, I don't
Nice.
want to become famous. Actually, yeah, and I'm gonna just ban the user. You see? No, I don't want to become famous. I just want to code. Leave me alone.
I am a simple man.
You have no idea, man. You have no idea. I mean, I was the happiest person on Friday because for lunch we ate the spinach from my garden. You know, I grow. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is my precious. You know, I was like Gollum, all the shit. Oh, my precious. It was just spinach, okay? But I grew it, so I was like, fuck me. I mean, I'm growing. I can grow food, and I was like, that's what we do. You know, that's the engineers. Yeah, we are like super broken inside. We get very happy with this kind of bullshit. Oh, I grow my own food. Yeah, spinach. But that's the thing. So I don't want to become famous. I just want to do my things. Just leave me alone. So basically, you are styling the text in the toolbar right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like
And
that.
you are basically just passing overriding properties on the composable, that the text composable in the top up bar composable. That's
clearly
this
too
is so
big.
nice.
So let's take a smaller one maybe. Yeah, that sounds about right.
But just for the sake of a question, your preview is a bit anti-aliasing kind of shit, or is the stream?
It's very aliased, even if I go 100.
Okay.
Like if I do 100%, it's better. But the scaling in Android Studio is terrible. And the fact that for the stream I had to set UI scaling on Windows to make things bigger in the stream, that also doesn't help with the scaling for whatever reason. It's not very good at that. So yeah.
Well,
sorry,
you have an idea and you can always run it on the phone.
Sorry, but I can't do too much about that. Okay, so let me.
No worry. I was just wondering.
Add those,
okay, this is cool.
And we are done. Now, obviously, this is empty, and it's very sad to see this thing that is just empty. So why don't we have like an empty state? What do you think? So,
yeah, great. I mean, do you want to do LCE or like just well,
let's keep it loading simple empty for now. Also because we don't really have a loading state in this case. We either have the data or we don't have the data. It's not coming from the backend. So let's say
let's go for the empty state.
Notifications list. Okay, which is fine. And now we can do if notifications dot is not empty. Else, and then we do the other state here, which is no
notification, empty notification.
Some text for now.
Okay. Nothing to show.
Okay. And now, given that this is actually
the preview.
Yeah, but this is
nothing yet.
Empty. Okay. Obviously, it says it's out of date. It's fine. What I want to do is I want to center this in the column. Now, it would probably be easier if I did this, because then I can create a different column
layout, basically. Yeah.
So in here I can create, well, essentially the same column, but with different modifiers for like the, well, not the modifiers, but just the alignment being different, because you have horizontal alignment, center, and vertical arrangement.
Vertical arrangement.
Yeah, don't ask.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I don't even.
Okay.
I mean, way to confuse me.
That's okay. Good. And we could also, like, if we want, we could put an icon here.
Put an icon. Put a sad icon. Put a sad like a emoji kind of thing. Do you have like a crying emoji?
Let's see. I can put an emoji, but yeah, there's nothing sad here. Empty. Emoji people.
Emoji people.
I don't think that's
what emoji people.
No, I think what we can do is just.
How's the emoji rendering?
The emoji there.
Yeah, I mean, how's the emoji rendering? Is it gonna work?
Let's see.
Oh shit! Windows is so bad
doesn't really know, but
I mean, but but it's not even trying. Let me
No.
tell you. I mean, okay, that you are not even trying, my friend, to make the emoji. You just gave up in 95.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Java or Windows or both. I mean, the emoji rendering on Windows is horrible. It's
Yeah,
not anti-aliased in
because
any
it works.
way, and
I
it
mean,
looks terrible.
IntelliJ,
But
IntelliJ, it works in IntelliJ on macOS, so it's
yeah,
not
but it might
IntelliJ.
be a Java runtime thing that
Ah, shit.
just doesn't know. Um,
Anyway,
I don't remember how
font
to
size.
do. There's no font. Yeah, font size is font size is, let's say, SP. Okay. And then we'll put a spacer here. Height.
Wait, Fabio is suggesting sentiment dissatisfied, like as a
Oh, as an icon.
icon thing.
Yes.
It's a
I want to see how,
yeah,
how the emoji stuff works first.
yeah, no, definitely go with the emoji. Oh,
Works for me.
yeah, I mean, super. I mean, it's like 8-bit kind of shit. The rendering is so bad, but okay.
I mean,
Uh,
1-to-1 is not that bad, but
yeah, no, I'm kidding.
let's
That's
say this
okay.
is fine for now.
Yeah. This is a first iteration. Then, I mean, Ioanni is gonna send us Pierluigi, and Pierluigi is gonna
Exactly.
give us so much shit
We need
about
a
the
Pierre.
design. He's just gonna be, Pierre, do you have a couple of hours next Sunday? I want to show you a thing. And he's gonna give us so much shit about the design. But, eventually the app will improve. So what are you doing? Are you setting
I want to
alpha
make
for
it,
the...
yeah, I just want to make it less opaque.
Oh,
It's more
fancy,
empty
nice.
state thing. It's still very
Ah,
sad, but the whole thing is sad, so it's fine.
yes. I mean, let's say it's conveying the perfect sentiment. The perfect feeling. It's super sad. Super sad.
Indeed, indeed. I
What did you... You
I
forgot one
have
part.
mistakenly
Uh,
done that.
chopped.
And I will make one that is not empty.
Hi. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Fabio.
Okay, so now we have both things that we can see.
Okay, this is good. I
Okay,
like the
cool.
double preview thing. I like it. Cool.
Obviously,
Uh,
I think we should probably get rid of notifications and put it here, blah, 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 but this
yeah.
isn't designed. This is just
Mm.
playing around with stuff.
Playing
Okay,
around with shit.
I think we
I
should
want to do the
commit
card. Mm. Yeah. It's gonna
because
be like
we have done
2 hours
things.
of work. 3 million lines of code for one commit is okay.
Well, nah, it's not many. It's mostly the fonts we've added, so
Yeah.
um okay, and I will commit this and it's done. Okay, good. So,
Mm-hmm.
do we want to make the things look a bit nicer, or
Yeah. I
what did you
want to
want to
do the
do?
card view. I want to do the card view because at the moment we are passing in a list of string, so we
Yeah,
don't have much to work with.
yeah.
But if we replace the string with a data class, with a title, with a subtitle, or
Yeah.
with a time, because it
So
looks more like a notification or like an app name or something.
let's say, yeah, let's say we create
I mean, you can even like do some dummy data right now if you don't want to change the service. I can work with that as well.
it's fine. I mean, we can start with the title and then go with
Yeah,
the rest.
yeah. Because I,
So we
I
can
want to
do the
see.
replacement one thing at a time, where we start from the service and instead of having like a flow of
What was it?
no,
No,
wait,
it's
this
not.
is wrong.
Where are you?
Also, this is misnamed, is not extensions, and I will need to move the service here because it belongs there.
People were
Okay.
very happy about your Nyan Cat progress bar. I love it. I love it as well.
There's
So I can.
our friend Daniele has the Pokemon one, I think. And when I told Lamberto that that there is such a thing as a Pokemon progress bar plugin, he went crazy, and now he has this progress bar thing, and he leaves. You know, when you commit stuff, that you can like have, you know, code analysis and stuff, whatever. I generally disable that because I'm quite anal about running static analysis before committing or before pushing anyway. But he leaves it enabled, and And when I asked him why, he said that's because I can see Ash on his little bike going around on the progress bar. I'm like, okay, sure.
Nice. I mean, it's a simple people. That's what I like. During my course, a couple of students, they had the Super Mario one. You know, it's like the Super Mario going around, and it's just makes you happy. If it makes you happy, keep doing it.
Yeah.
So instead of the text, we build a data class, and I think we're done.
So we have the active notifications that are done like this. Now, the problem here is that we were taking the notifications and getting the text out of them, but what we need to do is to notification and just go in our helpers thing here, yes, and create fun status bar notification dot to notification why is that doing that? And title is, well, that's actually text,
I guess
technically.
Title tag.
Text is equal to that. And I mean, it's gonna be easier to do things like this. So I think
and what do we have?
Title equals title.
From a notification, do we have like a time or something?
I think we need to check this stuff here. We'll find title pick and subtext equals subtext. Okay, now there's probably something wrong
I guess there is a time.
So
fair enough.
I don't get why that was doing that.
Yeah, I mean, we copy pasted this from
yeah. I still don't get why it was doing it that way, but whatever.
With the defaults. Ciao.
Ok. Ciao. Vaffanculo pure a te. No.
Nope. You need the N. You need the N or the dot. Something.
Okay, and obviously.
What's the problem? Why are you?
These are now nullable, which is fine.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
I mean.
So. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay.
You have to.
Yeah, the problem is that we have Android app notification here.
Too many notifications. Introducer and alias.
Ta-da!
Okay, and now you can use yours, I guess.
And I can do this. Because this is the... Okay, so one thing about import aliases, they're dangerous in the sense that you need to be explicit in using them and make it very clear when something is an alias. And in this case, it's fine because we're clearly transforming from the Android notification stuff to our notification stuff. But I would only use this in the smallest possible scope, like a file that only has this stuff. So yeah, just wanted to be clear about that. And what I want to do is...
Do you want to keep it nullable?
Yeah, because it can be null.
Okay.
And I'd rather check for null than check for empty.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I was wondering if you... I mean, what's a notification with a null text? Can it be? Do we need it? I mean, do we work with
because it can
empty
have
text
this
notification?
empty or this empty or this empty, like...
I see.
They're not necessarily working that way. So.
Oh, okay. Cool. We work with what we have.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if it comes to that, we can also have like a to notification or null and check if the notification is meaningful.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we filter it out by saying, well, it's not
Fair
meaningful.
Enough. Internal all the things.
Okay, good. And that seems fine. Okay, cool. Other things that we might want to have, let's see.
Get from
title,
here.
Title big, text, subtext. Remote input
what
history. This is for the ones that you can compose in, that you can write things in there. And this is gonna tell you,
like
what the user
the Telegram reply.
Yeah, what the user last wrote there, I think. I'm not sure though.
Jesus. Okay.
Apps can fill this through blah 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 with the most recent inputs that have been sent through a remote input of this notification and are expected to clear it once the it is no longer relevant, I guess. Once it is no longer relevant. Example for chat notifications, once the other party has responded.
I see.
The extra with this key is the reply contains the most recent entry, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we don't care about that.
Okay. We don't need it.
History items
Extra remote
related, don't care. Input spinner, don't care.
Info text.
Info text, yes. This might
see
be
the content
helpful.
info basically. And this is could
summary.
Be there is also a summary.
And there's like summary, big text, small icon, extra large icon, like the icons.
The icon, I like the icon.
There's gonna be a bitmap. Yeah. Okay. Progress. Chronometer. When. Picture. Okay. Text lines.
There's
template.
A lot of stuff.
People list. Yeah.
But there is no time. No, it has to be. There is. It must be times.
Think. Well.
Date, time, whatever.
There's no time here, but I don't think it's here. There is the audio contents URI, background image URI, big text, builder application info, channel group ID, channel ID, chronometer countdown, colorize, compact actions, contains custom view, conversation icon, conversation title, conversation unread message count, foreground apps, smart replies, historic messages, info text, this group conversation, media session,
people list. I mean, what the fuck? People list. Where is the time? What's people list?
People list is the ID of the context from the content provider, so that you can show the faces of the people there, for example, which is going to be useful for us because then that allows us to say if I get a message
Pick the
from
favorites
Ivan,
people.
that always gets through immediately.
Mm.
So that's actually quite
Yeah, thank
useful.
you. Yeah, sure. Like if I believe you.
Or never.
Yes, more plausible. There's a
Uh,
nice boolean.
I think though that the when
What is the time?
is
The when.
the when is actually somewhere. Let's see.
But
Timestamp.
there was a when. There was a when in the extras. I read a when.
That's show when, which is different. I think it's notification
Okay.
dot when. There it is. That's the one you want.
Oof. Nice.
Because some
I
stuff
like.
is in the status bar notification and some stuff is in the notification
It's in the
object.
notification itself.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Okay, cool. Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Cool. Let's say for
What else
now.
do you? This is plenty for now.
I just want to put maybe the bitmap there.
The icon. Let's put some image somewhere
Yeah.
so we can show something in the card.
Yeah.
Like a big icon, a small icon. How was it? Which one do you want?
I'll create an icons object that contains all of them.
All of them. There is you need to do the extra, yeah. Extract icons.
And I will create that. And this is private. I need to create the class there. That's a data class. And this has like small.
There were bitmap, right? Yeah.
Yes. There's large, I think. Not large exception though. This is a bitmap as well.
I mean, because if an exception is not enough, you go for the large exception.
Yes. That's my motto as well. And it was extra large.
Yeah, go big, go home.
And extra large as well, which
Okay.
just double check. Icon. Oh.
Large.
Extra.
There is large, big.
Icon. Okay. So
there's large icon, big and small.
Yeah, but those are deprecated. Wait.
So
Icon?
well, check what I mean. We can.
Notification does have. Why is that deprecated? Use set small icon instead. I suspect that this is actually coming from like. Let me do this. This goes here, and then I think this is actually notification dot somewhere here, like small icon. Yes. Haha. Obviously, I need to go and change this because it's not a bitmap anymore, but it's icon, which
it's much ink. What the fuck?
Sure, whatever. I don't care. I can close this. I can close this, and let's say we need to create this. Yes, thank you. Okay, so
you need a few more icons here. Actually, I think you need a constructor.
Yep. and this is large as notification dot large icon. It doesn't like it anymore.
But why is duplicate?
Use set large icon. Yes.
But how you get the icon?
Yeah, indeed. So if I look for icon,
Get large icon.
get large icon.
There is a get large.
Fine, and I don't think there's an extra large one. But let's see.
You never know. Get.
No.
Super.
But.
Super extra, no?
But there was a. Oh no! Wait. Why did I close that? Notification here. There was no. That was the wrong one. There was an extra large icon big, because yes,
I don't even.
this is a bitmap to use, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so this is big large icon. Oh, for the big picture style. Okay. So we can get it from here. So we can do get parcelable, blah blah blah. Is it get parcelable? I think so.
There was the get extra thing.
Yeah, notification.
But what do you get?
Extras dot. I don't think there's get icon or get bitmap here. That would be too good.
It's gonna be a byte array or some sort.
Get parcelable of Android app notification dot extra large icon big.
Icon big. Wow, naming is hard. But then what do you get there? Like a bitmap? I mean, you have to do the bitmap
thing, and I think I need to do icon, but I need to use this.
Nope.
This.
No, because you have to pass a bitmap there, so like you need some create bitmap from something like.
Yeah, but this should be fine. The problem is that I need to cast this.
To something.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm wondering. Is it gonna be a bitmap?
Well, it says that it's a bitmap.
Okay.
This is a bitmap, so I guess.
Okay.
Just double check.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a parcelable icon. What type is this? It's an icon directly. Noise. So we don't even need to do the conversion. That's better.
Yeah, but you need to this. Ciao.
Okay.
Boom.
I don't need to
YOLO.
put this there anymore. Okay, good. Okay, I think we should have icons and stuff. Probably what we don't have is like app, the name of the app that created it. I think we could just get the package. No.
Okay. Like anything in the title or summary that could be actually the name of the app?
I don't know. Maybe.
What if you print the whole object? Yeah, just printf the whole notification somewhere, and then we can get the field that we need.
We need to make it work first. So we have changed this here, but we haven't really changed it elsewhere. So
the UI, you just need to change the UI. You just need to change the UI. Just.
So this one it's actually correct.
Not a list of strings anymore.
That needs to be changed to a list of notifications, and obviously this is gonna break now. But let's just create notification here. And on top of that, I would also say we'll make our life easier by making this nullable. By putting the default for those to be null. And also for these ones, because it's a long thing to go for otherwise. Okay, cool. So one last thing I would do is to move this one out. You see, I've moved this and now I have the icon here, so I can do update usages, and it tells me, oh, you've moved this and you've made this, and like, done.
This is actually super cool.
And you're done.
There's a lot of reasoning behind that thing.
So timestamp is
you don't have the fill constructor plugin, right?
The what?
There is a plugin that I use. It's called Kotlin fill constructor. You can do alt enter in the constructor, and it just gives you all the parameters with defaults. You know, you just fills the constructor for you. It's super useful.
No, I do not. Okay, cool. And now, yes, obviously that also needs to be changed to that.
Yes. Getting there.
Yes.
Here you go. And now we build the card.
Well, we don't. Well, let's just take out the filter because we don't really need it at this point.
Yeah, we don't filter.
And just
so the text.
Say this is notification.text. What is it complaining about? Oh, that it's nullable.
It's nullable.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So.
Yeah. Let's just make it run.
Yeah. For now, that's
Let's
fine.
See.
You didn't see anything. Everything was fine.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know why I was complaining about life and stuff, but easily fixed. Okay.
Let's see. Build it.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Okay, so
there are
just run a couple of notifications.
So that's weird.
Oh, okay.
Did we fuck up something here? Most likely. So notifications, list screen. If is not empty, then we show this. Otherwise, we show that. So I guess that we are getting an empty list of notifications for some reason. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we get. So notifications is empty. Okay.
Empty. Okay. So the service is broken somehow.
Broken the service somehow. Or have we?
Do you have anything on Lowcat? Null pointer thingy that?
Oh, that's a good point. I was just going nuclear. with no middle ground. But let's
try to just give it a shot. Yeah.
Restart up.
Let's see. Click.
No, there's no errors. Well, there's this. Maybe taking this one out. No, nothing.
No. Okay.
I don't know. Let's see. Let me
try to clean a bit of stuff, start generating notifications again, and let's see if we get something. Give us access.
Maybe it had somehow lost access. I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, there was
Just a
something
few
weird.
more steps.
It
Okay.
probably removed access or something, and we fucked up
Mm-hmm.
something somewhere. Whatever, it's fine for now.
It
Okay,
works. So
so
back
let's
to the
spam
styles.
some notifications,
Yeah.
and that works just
But are they
fine.
reactive? No, it's not reactive. So you still need to close and open the app because
No,
we
it
are.
does.
Ah, no, it's reactive.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. That's actually nice. Ah, yeah, because the service is just pushing
Yep.
events.
Yep.
It's a hot thing. Ah, nice. I like it.
Yeah, because the
Okay.
listener
Oh,
gets pinged when there's a new notification posted, and
yeah.
what we do is we just recompute
And
this stuff
just
essentially.
push it.
The only thing I'm not sure is what thread this is done on, which is probably not a problem. But if it's done on the main thread, then maybe this conversion
Well,
shouldn't be done on the main thread. But at the same time, whatever.
I mean,
So
you can enable strict mode, and we will get some information.
yeah, but at the same time, it's not a problem for today. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Performance, right?
Hashtag
But I like. Oh,
performances.
you got an empty title
Yeah.
there. That was actually
Yeah.
a good hunch to put something there.
So what I would do is
Mm-hmm.
just do like to notification or null. That is the same thing, but just checks if
Mm-hmm.
everything is null. So to
Yeah.
notification or null, and it creates the notification.
To validation.
To notification
Mm-hmm.
dot run. Well, not run. I would do let.
What do you want to do?
Just do if it dot is empty. I'll just create that property. Then
Mm-hmm.
null, else it.
It. You need a return. No, it's a let.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a let. It's fine. That's not needed. Okay, and I need to create this member property is empty. Yes.
How do you do it? Can you do on the fields? I mean, it's a data class. Do you have like that kind of stuff component thingy?
You have component something, but it's hidden.
No,
Well,
it's not.
you have it, but it's kind of
It's the same that you get the property. Basically.
Yeah, so what I
Yeah.
would do is just like
Timestamp
well, technically
Oh.
timestamp must be
there.
this, and this is very annoying, but for now it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
well, that's necessary, and then everything else
It's a or.
goes here. Is not blank. Or title is not blank, or subtext is not blank.
Oh, they are suggesting take if.
Take if. Yeah, you're right. I always forget that exists. I will do that. Title big is not blank. Or, and I will do the same for the icons. Icons dot is not empty. Or I think, yeah, that's the annoying part is that this is, you need to do this, which is annoying. But whatever.
Just hide it very, very deep in some never touched function and forget about it.
Yeah, I mean, if I were on desktop, I would probably use reflection and just do component 1 to n and check if they're null, but yeah, whatever. This is also actually very acceptable, I have to say.
Yeah,
this is
it's okay.
Small is not null. Or if I could type large is not null, or extra large is not null. Okay, good. So
Cool.
where the fuck was I? I was here.
Verification or no?
Take if take if it is empty. Okay. Okay, and then I'll just replace these ones with this. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, I just want to do not null, and that works. Okay, cool. And let's try. Obviously, this is gonna change things because obviously the icons, like I'm not entirely sure that the icon stuff should be there, but let's see. Let's see.
Nope.
Okay,
there's
so
too
there's
many
something
nulls
here that doesn't work with getting the.
No, I think the list is empty because we have something that is null and we are invalidating the whole object. I think.
What do you mean?
We are checking too many. I guess we are checking too many nulls, and I don't think that the notification contains all the thing that we need at the moment. Probably you are only.
But
you are getting like a list of nulls, and then you're filtering, and nothing remains in the.
Yeah,
in
but
the list.
at least the text is there for most of them, right? Like this alone should make it work. But let's see. Let's see.
I don't know. It's maybe I don't know.
Let me do actually this and this and we start with debugger and let's go.
Let's go.
It's never called. That's not cool. Okay, let me try to do this.
Try to just rebuild it with debugger.
I know why. I know that was my bad. I changed the code. Hey, Lamberto. Are you ready to do the Gradles next week, Lamberto? Okay, so let's see.
Because we already announced it, so there is no going back now.
Okay, so this says it's empty. Let's see why.
Icons. Okay. Check. I don't know if we messed up the.
It's probably the logic is fucked.
Yeah. So the timestamp is there. The title is null.
The timestamp is not 0, which is good. The text is not null.
Do you want to unit test TDD?
I mean that would make sense. But for this session, let's try and let's try and do that, which is it dot apply. Okay.
The logic is inverted. It's empty, but you are checking whether fields are not blank.
That's why. Yeah.
Maybe. I love mob programming.
Yeah. So now it's is not empty. Yeah, that's Kerry, you're right.
And
That's a classic
yeah.
Seb thing. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's also a classic event thing. So let's see.
Okay, let's see if it works
I
now.
mean, okay, so it's like,
Yeah.
why did you think that I suggested TDD? Let's write a unit test because I know I cannot do this stuff. Oh, this works. This is okay.
Yeah.
It's nice. Stop
Yeah.
the thing. We have so many.
Yeah,
We have
there's
enough,
enough.
plenty of notifications.
There's enough. The only thing is, why
Thank you.
does this one now still show? And I think it's because it has an icon, probably. So I would say, to wrap
There
up
is something.
today, let's show icons and maybe
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time when they were posted, so that we
yeah.
can actually figure out what the fuck are the icons now.
Yeah, just to see how do we show the icons. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are here. We have a card. We have oh, fancy. We
Yeah, might
have
as well.
like our own text.
I mean, it doesn't make any difference
Um,
because we applied it to the theme, but we could
yeah.
theoretically
So
make this one private.
we have a card and we have a
Actually, we should.
text. We can put the time.
Yes.
And we can put the icon. And I will put the time on like bottom right and the icon on the left, like the cool kids with the icon on the left and the text.
So let's say I'm just gonna YOLO it. That we have something like, so this is our rectangle. This is a prototype. Ignore the thing that everything is gray and ugly. But like something like this, assuming that's the icon, I don't know.
Do you understand that you are doing this live with Figma, right? And you are complaining that it's not professional grade, like production ready. Just to give you like the order of magnitude of your problems of self-esteem problem. You are doing it live and you are complaining that the thing is not professional. Well, fuck you. Okay, so I get it. There is an icon, there is also some text, and probably there is something with a date, like a timestamp, bottom right. How do you like it?
And so just to understand a bit like where the timestamp would be, you mean here?
Yeah, something like that, no? Like kind of the notification will be.
Would you put like something like that, like 12 minutes ago or something along those lines, instead of the actual timestamp?
I don't know if we already can convert date, so for now I will just print
it's
something,
a timestamp, and Android has that stringy thing built in. So
fair enough. Let's go with that. Something like
simple,
this.
I think.
And we can do it like, kind of caption.
Okay, so first of all, let me... Wait, what the fuck did I change
Commit.
here? All right, yes, correct. This one is... Wait,
introduce notification.
Yeah. Notification data model. Okay. And now we can make the cards look nice. So let's go with this. Sure. Okay. Okay. So
go for it.
Yes.
Okay.
I got scared.
It was like, what?
I got
what
scared
happened?
for a second there. I don't know what was going on, and I was like, "What the fuck? What have I done?"
Yeah, Android Studio is telling us to stop. Like just freezing everything.
Pretty much.
So we have the card. We have the title.
The card is, it doesn't, okay, there's no specific context here. So what we want to do is we want to create a
like row. How do you, like a row and a column?
Yeah, I think well, technically it would be a column with 2 rows, I guess. for now.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Yeah, because,
is
well,
fill
yeah,
max
one row
width,
you get, okay.
and let's create the row for now. So that goes in there, and this goes in here. We need an image
Like
because we don't
icon.
really know.
An image.
Well, we don't really know if it's an icon or not. Like the
I
fact that
still,
it's called icon
mm,
is just something. I mean, I can use an icon. I don't think it
okay.
makes any actual difference in this case. But let's say notification dot icons dot small.
Which one? Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna YOLO the shit out of this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Like
So let's
a
do
chain of
large.
fallbacks.
Yeah, an extra large for now, just to have something to show. So this
And
is
eventually you are showing,
the icon, and this is if icon. Well, actually, you can probably just generate like a
placeholder, like up icon, you can.
no, it's the wrong icon, obviously. No, fuck you. Create
Which
with
one?
bitmap or something. We can probably,
Resources. You can pick the up icon
yeah,
from
but
a resource.
yeah, I don't know. We'll think about it. Okay, so let's say
Yeah.
that this image takes bitmap, and it takes whatever, just a
Icons.
content description.
Mm-hmm.
Now
This is nullable. Mm-hmm.
I need to do this because it either takes a nullable icon dot how do you fucking get a bitmap out of this? Load drawable, I guess.
No.
But it needs a
No.
drawable. Let me try this.
But what do you need? A context.
You need a local
A local
context dot
current.
dot current. Okay, and here I need a fallback, which is icons dot rounded dot
notification something something.
Broken image.
How was it? Wow. Okay, but you still have some issue because it needs a bitmap.
Yeah.
So to bitmap, ugh,
I mean,
still broken. What's the issue?
it's not great, but I don't know.
But why it's still complaining?
Let me see if there's anything like.
Let me Google it.
Yeah.
For you.
Compose image drawable or something. This is 2019, so it's probably wrong.
No, starting version beta 1.
Painter resource.
There is a painter resource.
Yeah, but that's a resource.
Fuck? Oh, wait. With beta 5.
Yes, but it's still not
you
what
can
we
use
need.
coil. Yeah. Thanks.
So we need like a. Well, let's see if there's like a painter of some kind that works for us.
But what do you want?
No, it's only painter resource or vector painter. Shit.
You can use coil. Fabio is suggesting coil, but I don't want to add.
But can coil?
But what do you get from the notification?
Can coil deal with icon, the one from the framework? Because that's the problem we have. Pretty much. It wants an image bitmap. Okay.
Image bitmap.
So I guess this is like
A bitmap, a nullable bitmap.
Well, an image bitmap. So can I do image bitmap? This is a compose thing. Okay. Can it take? It takes stuff,
Nope.
but I don't know what. Width, height, config.
Yeah, but doesn't make any sense because there is no content. Where is the content? It's just a bunch of colors.
Has Android bitmap.
Has Android bitmap.
Map. I guess there's something to transform an Android bitmap to
Like Android
as image bitmap. There you go.
check.
Now
And what's
what
the
you
what's
want?
why is complaining?
Obviously it's different stuff. So okay, fine. I will not do this here. And I will say
Well,
if
there is actually something on Stack Overflow from icon to bitmap, and they are just using icon.load drawable context.
Wait, what icon are you talking about? Are you talking about the compose icon or the notification icon?
The notification, notification icon.
So if I do icon.
How to convert Android bitmap in compose. Sorry, I thought it was Google. Yeah, they.
So we have an icon here and there is no such thing. Like it's load drawable is the only thing you can do, which is what I've already done. So if icon is not null, then we do this. Why is that complaining? What is it returning? Okay. It was just very confused.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
And then I guess
it was easy.
Else. So one thing we need to do is put some modifiers. Modifier dot max. No. We need to set the size for the image.
Yeah.
It's just gonna say 48 dip.
28.
48. Let's be materially.
Yeah.
And whoops. And then we just use the same essentially thing, but instead of doing this, we do whatever we had, which was not here. Okay, icons dot.
It was icons dot rounded empty image or broken image.
Okay, and that's fine. That should work.
If you preview, you should see something.
Let's see. Oh well, our preview doesn't have a image, so.
Oh, here you go.
It's showing. Yeah,
you should see something. So that's broke. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it means that it places it there. Also rounded corners. Okay.
Yeah, because I used the rounded set.
Yeah. Can you do the circle?
We'll get there. One thing at a time. Okay, this crashed.
What else do they have? Why? No, I mean in the icons. What?
Yeah, but it crashed, and I want to see why. It doesn't say.
Get title.
Spannable string. Okay.
Because you get the bold thingy. You get a style.
That's why it was doing the toString. Okay. Okay.
Now you know.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking if there's anything else that we can do, but toString.
Well.
Okay. That should work. So there is some notification that is
Ouch.
fucking us up. This is probably the bitmap thing. Wait, whoa. Where did it go? Error. Okay. Choreographer, do frame. No. Compose. Scaffold layout. Subcompose layout. Lazy DSL. No, wait.
Lazy. Wait, what?
Load drawable.
Notification screen.
Local context.current must not be null. So load drawable didn't do anything, I think, is the problem.
No.
Returns a drawable that can be used to draw an image inside this icon, constructing it if necessary. Depending on the type of image, this might not be something you want to do on the UI thread, so consider doing load drawable async.
Yeah, but it didn't do what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna give you a listener. No, don't go there. I mean, I prefer it to be slow, but it works for now instead of dealing with... No, because we just need to wrap it in a callback, but I want to understand if it works.
Yeah.
Looks like it's not working.
Same. So the documentation didn't say anything about null. It's just a fresh instance of a drawable for this image, yours to keep.
Icon.
Yes, but okay. So let me do this. To make it run for now, I'll just move this shit there. Like this and this and this. Okay. Now, what is the problem here? This one is returning null. The documentation doesn't say that it can return null. But it can return null.
Yeah, apparently.
Thank you for properly annotating shit, I guess.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity, I want to see what happens. Like when does this explode? What is that makes it explode?
Go for it. Oof. Did you rebuild? Or
No,
did you...
I think
it
was just...
Okay, which one is null?
Okay, so icons.small, it's a resource. Okay.
Okay.
This is a resource and this is null. Okay.
This is null.
So I expect that when I do load drawable...
Oof, where are you?
I don't even... Where am I?
Yeah, it's getting a bit too much.
Yeah, it's going in. I want to...
The rabbit hole.
Yeah, just pop.
Yeah, but...
Okay. I'm not even sure. I've probably popped too much. So let me just do this instead. It doesn't like it because it's the wrong version of Android, of course. Damn it. Well, whatever.
I mean, how is it possible I can't find anything from notification icon to bitmap?
So they're all failing, which is encouraging.
Is it?
No. But I will do something like this. No, okay. As image.
So if the icon is actually... I mean, if it's a resource, if the icon is a resource, can't we just create a bitmap from a resource?
Yes, but we don't know in advance. It's not necessarily a resource. That's the... the thing. So as image bitmap. Okay, and this is return. Okay, expression body, thank you very much. Now, theoretically, I should be able to put a decent breakpoint there. Because I'm really curious to see what is that is doing this crazy stuff. Now it's not cold anymore. Okay, it is.
Boom, here
okay.
you go.
Okay, so if I go inside of load drawable, it just fucks off. Fuck. So if I look at this small type resource and package is this and the ID is that. So I don't know if I have a way to say like
this dot something. What do we have with this
package? I can do type.
res ID.
I can.
There's a res
I can
ID.
do essentially the same thing where I do when kind of duplicate the logic that load drawable does when type, and I need to check what the types can be. Icon type, one of these. Okay. Data URI, adaptive bitmap, blah blah blah. Nope. And I want this. And this is all. Okay, and I need a icon dot that. Okay. You need an else error banana.
This should never happen.
Yeah.
Someone broke my what do you want?
Call requires API level. Oh, fuck off.
What? You don't have type?
Apparently.
Fuck. I hate this shit. And okay. What do we have if we don't have type? What can we do without
I think we can
something
go fuck
else? Because there was
probably.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna probably be a problem for another day because I mean there was something else instead of type. There was res ID. There was some.
Yeah, I guess we can check
if you...
those by hand. You know, like cavemen.
Classic Android, yes, Giuseppe.
That's like, why would you need that? Why would you need to know that, right?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Fucking fuck. So essentially, I think we can say we only check logcat.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably warn. Drawable. No, I'll put all of them.
Well, unable to find package. There was like unable to find package. What? Yeah, there was unable to find package under the setup wizard for icon.
Name not
What's
found
this?
exception. Okay. I mean,
do we need permissions? for this?
Probably.
Because it sounds like something that we
It
cannot
is
access.
definitely something we need a permission for in Android 12.
And you are running it on the emulator.
Android S, packages, permission.
Reinstall? No.
No.
Nope.
Oh, Android S. And let's check. It's funny how you cannot fucking find the page in the Google results. Learn more.
12.
Much.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's behavior changes, but it was only apps targeting Android 12, I think. Wasn't that? No. Apparently it's for all apps.
But there is retrocompatibility. There is a icon compat. Apparently, Fabio suggesting.
Ah.
But now I'm more concerned about the
We'll check icon
permissions.
compat just in case.
Exact alarm permission. No. Where are this? Can you try to search for the error somehow?
Yes,
Like,
although I'm not
really,
sure.
like lame. You probably have to use a different context to load the resource. It could be enable. Nope.
I seem to remember that they said they were gonna do that.
Icon.java.
Well, I mean,
it's there.
but yeah, it's just this.
Package manager.
I need
name
to check.
Not found.
Like what I seem to remember that there were changes in the package manager. That it wouldn't.
Yeah, there was that you can't actually query anymore the installed app, right?
Yeah.
It was that one. I also remember that. Is it context create package context? Okay. Cat is suggesting something. Context dot create package context.
You mean
instead of the current thing.
So let me comment this one out for a second. Okay.
Instead of local context, you do context dot create package context. Or do you import create package context? No?
Nope.
Nope. Do we need something else?
No.
Is it like a context compat something?
I can do this. That's the closest I can do. But it's composed. I don't have access to the context directly. I only have access through it through this. So
this one. Give it a shot.
But even create package context.
Package context.
That would be.
You need some.
That and but theoretically I shouldn't need to do that, right? The context in which to load the drawable, used to access the resources, for example. But if I look at this resource, so if get resources is null, this should do that shit for me, right? Get package manager.
Get package manager.
Get application info. Get resources for application.
Yeah, but maybe
this should do the thing for me.
Yeah, and probably cannot do it because of permissions. Android 12. Yeah. Android.
But at the same time, we're not targeting
Package.
12, so I don't even.
But the emulator, no, it's not.
Like
I
I
mean,
can check if there's a permission, but uses permission package query all packages. Maybe that's what we need. But it's weird because we should theoretically say that.
What do you get as an error?
What? No.
A query. What?
Screw you. The wrong one. Well, whatever.
Oh, here you
Package
go.
visibility. This doesn't really say much. But
there's a blog post.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the idea is probably low drawable, blah, 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 only works for your own drawables. And that's why when you try to access somebody else drawables, it doesn't work. So we probably need some sort of permission.
Might be. It might be. But yeah, I was gonna say it. I saw there was that, like, they're doing get resources, so they should be. That's implicitly getting the right context because they're getting the resource for that application through the package manager. Queries. Filtered list. Writer information. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't want that. I need access to all of them. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Query all package.
Yep.
Yeah, we need this query thing.
No, but we don't need that. Like we that's fine. We need to query all of them. Query is just to say, oh, I want this, this, and that, but I don't know which ones they are. So I'll do this for now and see if this does anything. So clear, open the. Oh, it works.
Oh, yep. I see something.
Fuck you, error message.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Yeah. By the way, why? Okay, it's always the same icon because we are generating them with the thingy. So
spammy spam face here.
Okay.
As 49.
Spammy spam face.
But it's fine. It works.
This is actually nice. Okay. Yay. You know, first try. It took just like, I mean, it's just like 15 people on the working on this thing to figure it out. But we are learning together. Okay, like it. I like it.
That's the way.
Yes, thank you. People are celebrating us. This is so nice.
I am celebrating internally, and I will celebrate externally with a beer later as well. Which also reminds me, I need to order some pizza because I cannot be fucked cooking for myself this evening.
Yeah, I mean, it's too much coding.
We will make choosing my pizza. I would make that a participated effort, but I'm afraid that people might insist on pineapple.
Yeah, they are gonna fuck you up.
Yeah,
so bad.
I mean,
sorry. This is not. Yeah, this is not the kind of request you want to do on a chat like this.
No,
you don't want to do that. You are gonna end up eating something very regrettable. Let's try to do the last bit with the time, and then we can call it a day, my friend.
Yes, I just want to extract these string resources.
You are such a professional.
Oh well, code quality we said.
Notifications. Yeah, there is also something at line 87.
Empty text. I would actually just get rid of this, to be honest.
Yeah, kill it. But you need the string because you want to use it instead of the bundle, or you just don't want to put notification there. You just use the app name.
For a different day. or whatever.
Fair enough. Extract.
Notification icon, content description.
It's actually very nice that they force you to put the content description. It's always very overlooked. You know, it's super overlooked.
No icon.
Nobody ever gives a shit.
And then this is notification missing value. Okay, that's I think that's fine. Okay, so we have our row with our text and image and everything. Obviously, I think
what do you want to do?
The card does have a padding, but it's a bit too small for my liking. I don't know. I cannot really tell.
Yeah, it's a bit claustrophobic.
I
would probably push it a bit.
Yeah, let's do this. Nope, not what I meant to do. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Because, yeah, that card... Oh, no, wait. No. That was correct. But I need to do this.
Yeah. Order matters, right?
Yeah. I ran it instead of whatever.
Well, we're gonna see it on the phone.
Help. Well...
What's the problem? The row?
Yeah, I think I need to put
the thing outside, inside. I'm still getting my head around it.
There's a point to which I care, and whatever works. So...
Okay.
It's hard to see, but it's there. Okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, we need some sort of background. White is too white. White on white, you don't see shit. Anyway.
It's just the cards, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Card. The card. Let's try to do the timestamp. Come on.
Yes.
Get me fired, for fuck's sake.
He will never know.
Yeah.
Fill max width. Well, I don't think we need it because the row already does that, but just in case. Let's see how that works. So we have the row, and then we have another row. Row. I guess this one as no, what was it? Horizontal
arrangement.
Horizontal arrangement is end.
Fair enough.
Here we have text. And now we have.
Then you have the fancy date.
Utils.
Okay. Format date. You have a
get relative date time span string. That's our friend.
Whatever. Yeah.
This is context. Our friend. So local context dot current. Then it takes the time, which is notification dot timestamp. Min resolution. I don't remember what that is.
Min resolution.
Millis. Okay. But we want.
What was it?
Date utils dot. No, I think we want second in millis, like a second ago. Or,
whatever you say.
Yeah. And then
what?
We want
transition resolution.
What the fuck is that?
Transition the elapsed time
at which to stop reporting.
Relative measurements. Elapsed time greater than the resolution.
Okay. For example, like when it's more than a week, it will tell you the date instead of the relative time.
It's not gonna tell you like 10 days. It's gonna tell you April 15.
Yeah, let's do week. Wiki.me list.
Yeah,
And flags, let's double check.
yeah, it's even flags.
Flags,
Not
it's
even.
not here. So
Flags, it's a 0. Do we have data utils dot flags dot
I think it's this.
flag
These are the flags.
format to show?
Format show
Okay,
time.
format 24 hours.
I think it's like format.
Give it like a 24 hours. Give it 24 hours. Why not?
But I think
They are
this
deprecated.
one
Okay.
is deprecated because you probably should let the locale decide.
How? Show time? Show? How was it? Format show something?
No.
Show date? Show time?
Yeah, but
no
I think
moon.
this is all
no noon.
like the flags by default.
Yes. 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 6 million seconds ago. Yes. Yeah, very usable. So that's the notification that you want.
They've deprecated a bunch, but only one has the explanation for that.
Yeah.
What
Spike, what's going on? You're hungry. Okay, let me give you something. Just go.
Yeah, I think we can try with 0 and see how that goes.
Go for it.
This one's this one's a string. ToString. Okay, and that goes there. Let's just get a preview. Right.
Okay. Well, that's not.
There's
not bad.
There's only one problem, which is this row.
It's not on the right.
Missing this. So, well, it's missing both of these. So let's just give it both of this. Okay, and then obviously we need to improve the text because okay, this works.
Yeah, I mean, it's just need a type caption or subtitle, that kind of tiny things. It's definitely, but that works.
Yep. This is style.
Just
we do
style.
material theme dot typography dot, I guess, caption.
Why not?
Let's see.
Caption is the nice creative tiny thing.
Yeah, it's kinda. Not grayed out.
I would like it
because this.
Yeah, I would like it a bit more.
Like typography doesn't contain. In this case,
the colors,
you can set a color, but it's unspecified by default. So what we can do is we can go to our bundle typography and make sure that our caption has a color of color
like
colors
gray something.
Wait,
there was something.
Like gray or just fucking hell.
No, it's. I don't think this is the right package because I saw. Yeah. I saw the auto completion. Yeah, here you go. Down below, Android X. You can use this one. Oh no, it's the composed one. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know why it was
and
offering
what
the other
packages?
one, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So now that should be light gray. Yeah. Okay.
Run it on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, but I like it. I like it. Yeah, it looks like. I mean, it looks like engineers build it, so that's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that these icons are horrible doesn't help.
No, that's something.
But yeah, definitely there's a lot of work to do to make it look nice, and hopefully we can get some designer to actually design it so that it doesn't look like someone just threw up cards on the screen.
If only we knew somebody, right? And
Why is
that
it
could
showing
volunteer.
AM? What?
Uh, what
What locale do I have
what's the
here?
time in your uh,
Uh, all right, it disappears.
whoa. Ah, yeah, the emulator is brokey.
Yeah, it's a bit broken. I
Uh,
don't remember. I never remember. I think it's in system.
what is this
Date and time.
date?
That's correct. Oh, fuck off.
Ah,
Yeah, I think I have the
oh,
wrong language. Yes, that's the problem. Yeah, Yankee English. I want the Queen's English.
mm,
And I would even remove
wow.
this if I knew how to do it. Remove. Oh, okay, like this.
Okay.
So
But then you have to remove it. 100.
yeah,
If I click remove, you have to remove it. 100.
yeah, okay, that's better.
Okay.
That's much better.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yay!
Design match. This is so cool. Okay.
I'm also
I like it.
quite
I mean,
sure.
hmm?
Well, first of all, you see that it recomposed and it
Yeah.
updated the time automatically, which is quite nice. I think one thing we should probably do is to set
Oh,
like a flag.
the seconds. Uh,
Yeah, not to show the time. I don't care about. It's like if it says 55 minutes ago,
ah,
that's enough. So I want to
yeah.
see if I can just do it. Flags, show time, show weekday, show year, show date, no month day. A brief time, a brief weekday, a brief month, numeric
A
date,
brief old
a brief
YOLO, and
old.
let's see if it's something.
I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, a brief relative. I think that's what I want. Maybe.
A brief relative is gonna give you something like 55 min, probably.
You're correct. A brief time. Yeah, but I don't see a
But I
way
don't.
not.
Yeah, I want to drop the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck me! This stuff, I
Okay,
hate this shit
length.
because there are no examples, no nothing. It's just like a bunch of ints.
Yeah, but this stuff is here from API 1, so
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm still mad at it because it's like 10 years that it's always like this, struggling, hard to use.
so if I try
Let's
this.
go for it. 3 days ago, it changed. No, that's just the preview.
Yeah, it's just a preview.
As a
Let's
cut.
see what the preview says. No, still
Nothing
the
changed.
same.
Fuck.
Uh,
Any.
okay. Just very quickly, what was the get relative date
Google
type
thing.
string? Yeah, fuck this shit.
Stack Overflow has this to offer. So you have time now, minute in millis. There is like a get relative time span string.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're just gonna use this instead.
Yeah, this is the same that probably Cat is suggesting.
Is he? Okay.
I think it's the same.
Yeah, sounds likely.
This is like the time.
I get system dot
And
current time millis and second in millis.
And then you can kill
and
the
it
rest.
doesn't even need the context, so that's good.
No.
Okay, let's check.
Fire in the hole.
Let's check.
Okay. Okay.
I suspect this might be the problem with the preview. It just doesn't really know that. So let me try and run it. It might be current time miss might be
there is
broken.
a section about emphasis.
It is definitely that. Time to file a bug.
Yeah.
I will file a bug for this if I remember. But yeah, it works. It works.
Thank you, everybody. Fabio is suggesting something about emphasis. Why would you emphasize something, Fabio? Just chill. It's Sunday.
Text color part.
Oh. What was it?
Caesar, Jetpack, compose, theming. Was it theming? Nope, it wasn't.
Nope. Compose themes. And then you have emphasis at some point.
Color. Emphasis.
The fuck?
I guess it's this.
Where is it?
Yeah, it says content alpha.
Content alpha.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just to make it easy, right? Just to make it easy.
Okay, so you can do it with this instead of doing...
What the composition local provider? What the fuck is this?
So... Yeah, it's like a local override for something.
De-emphasize content by setting content alpha.
So yeah, essentially instead of doing what we had done here,
the color?
which is this, yeah, instead of setting the color, you can leave the normal color and do this instead there.
Oh shit! Ah, now I see the point. Okay.
It's like the theme.
So it's like
it's the same.
It's like a container that gives you a bit of.
It's like a overriding this, saying inside of this composition that is in here, when you when you look up the content alpha, provide this value instead of whatever you normally provide.
Okay. So if you give it a shot,
which I guess we should also do for the empty state here.
Empty states. Yeah, that's what I. Instead of doing the alpha, you do this kinda.
You can do this
property on the container itself.
And this and this. I don't know.
What do you get?
Disabled.
Let's go. I mean, I want to see.
Okay.
Ouch. Where are you?
Yeah, I think it was because it was loading the preview.
So I saw for a.
Yeah, that's fine. It was just loading stuff. I think.
No, but do you see any change on the font because it's a bit grayer? But
it is grayer, yeah.
Okay.
But it's like I had put whatever, but I think this is just fine.
Yeah. And can you show me the preview because I want to see how the empty state looks. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. It looks the same, but now you have like instead of tweaking the.
Yeah, instead of doing that by hand.
The alpha, you use some sort of component for that.
Honestly, like now we have a column with 2 rows. If we wanted to do fancier stuff, we could use a constraint layout. But I would say for today, this is enough.
Yeah, but do you have constraint layout also in Compose?
Yep. But it's all done in code and it's relatively useful. I mean, it might be useful in cases like this where you have a complicated layout that might come up, but...
Well, let me know. It's not ugly. It's getting there.
Yeah, still ugly. Okay, commit and push, And I would say
Cool.
for today, we're done.
We're done.
We're
I
done.
mean, it was good.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you, everyone, again for being with us.
For the help,
Yep. Okay.
for the
Now
patience.
I don't have a halo anymore. Okay.
Nice. And you're having pizza. I'm just gonna walk the dog, and I think that's gonna be fine for today.
Yeah,
Enough.
that's a good wrap for the day. I would say again, thank you for being with us. Thank you for the suggestions, everyone that participated and gave us ideas on how to unfuck ourselves, which very useful. And see you on Wednesday, 6:30 in the afternoon for Europe folks, 5:30 for Brexiters, and I think that is 12:30 Eastern and 9:30 West Coast.
You can have
Something.
lunch with us if you're in the US.
If you're in New York, you should have a lunch break with us. Well, a very long lunch break, as you said.
Come on.
No, I
Couple of
hope it's
hours.
not going to be that long. But we have seen our hopes and expectations getting destroyed all the time. So, yeah.
Fingers crossed. We. So,
Fingers
thank you,
crossed,
everybody.
everything works. And thank you. Have a good one.